Welcome to Johnny Glassman Field. Let's make today's lineup between the Milligan Buffaloes and the University of Pikeville Bears. Leading off for the Buffaloes is the catcher number 2, Logan Hewlett. Batting at second to the right fielder, number 42, Angel Lobo. Batting third to left fielder, number 6, Caleb Berry. Batting fourth to center fielder, number 7, Anthony Guzman. Batting fifth to DH, number 3, Casey Hare. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 18, Braden Spano. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 10, Jack Sutton. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 8, Brandon Morello. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 9, Andrew Mathias. On the mound today for the Buffaloes, number 14, Joe DeCharm. For the Bears, leading off the third base, number 2, Ryan Sarton. Batting second, the shortstop, number 5, Kyle Williams. Batting third, the first baseman, number 7, Tyler Maynard. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 9, Noah Helton. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 29, Noah Brooks. Batting sixth, the DH, number 21, Greg Lyle. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 2, Sammy Torres. Batting eighth, the center fielder, DeMarco Miller. Batting ninth, the second base, number 19, Hayden Hockett. On the mound today, Ty Crawl. Please rise for the playing of the national anthem. Torres is forward. That's my bad. Miller's 11. We're good now. Yep.
Check 1, 2. Hey, welcome to Johnny Lamaster Field for Bears baseball action. We're a little short-handed today. We got baseball and softball going at the same time, but thanks to Brad Yoder, we're up and running. Still waiting on our camera guy to come. I'll be joined on the broadcast today by Missions Counselor Morgan Dixon. She's going to be bringing a lot of baseball knowledge here. Real quick for the Bears, a line of defensively, left field be Noah Brooks, and center be DeMarco Miller, and right field be Noah Helton. The third baseman Ryan Sarton, shortstop Kyle Williams. Second base be Hayden Hockett. First base be Tyler Maynard. Behind the dish be Sammy Torres. On the mound today will be Ty Papaw Crawl. As Morgan's coming in here. Welcome, Morgan.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
That's awesome. So Morgan, she's bringing all the baseball knowledge today. Morgan was the assistant coach last year for the softball team.
Yep.
And you played a little softball in high school, more known as a cheerleader, though.
Yes.
And she had got a national championship ring. So the Bears come in the game 16-16 on the season, playing in the Mid-South Conference. They're 9-8. The Buffaloes come in the game 20-14. They play in the Appalachian Athletic Conference. So these two teams will be conference foes next year. Milligan 6-8 away from their home field. And we're ready to play some baseball here at the Johnny.
catcher, Logan Hewlett.
Hewlett will lead things off here for the Buffaloes, hitting .352 on the season. Crawl's first pitch to Hewlett. Caught the outside corner, strike one. Kind of hot here at the Johnny Day, Morgan.
It is a little bit warm.
0-1 delivery coming from Crawl. Change up, just misses low, ball one. Morgan and I had some tours this morning in the Office of Admissions. We got up here at the broadcast booth, and she said, Gary, I'll be right back. I'm going to change my clothes.
Yep, I needed something a bit cooler.
1-1 delivery upcoming. Fastball outside corner, strike two. Morgan makes a lot of fun of me because I don't have hair. She says I don't have to worry about things.
It's all jokes.
Hewlett's got 3 home runs and 21 RBIs on the season as well. 1-2 delivery, misses high and out. Again, we don't have anybody on the camera right now, so the view that you'll be seeing, be patient with us. Once the softball game concludes, then we'll have somebody operating the camera as well. 2-2 delivery upcoming from Crawl. Breaking ball just missed inside. Morgan is a national champion, also a conference champion, right?
Yep, got one of each in my time here as a Bear.
3-2 delivery upcoming from Crawl. Swung on, hit back up the middle, base hit. First hit of the day for the Buffaloes.
Now batting in the right field, number 42, Angel Lobo.
Bring up Angel Lobo. Lobo on the season. .299. He's hit 3 home runs, driven in 20. This team has a team batting average of .294. I want to have a courtesy run over there, Brad, I would believe. 41, Kobe Miles will be the courtesy run for the catcher. Crawl's first pitch, breaking ball. Torres unable to block it. That'll be a wild pitch. That's one of those situations you like to see. Maybe Torres just block it up versus trying to catch it. However, now the Buffaloes have a runner at scoring position. Nobody out here in the first. And these two teams, they play in the Appalachian Athletic Conference, where we'll be going to next year more. Down in that Johnson City area. Pitch misses low and outside. So what does Todd need to do differently here, Morgan? You got all the knowledge here, right?
Throw some strokes.
I like it. The 2-0 delivery upcoming from Crawl. Swung on, hit towards Miller in center. He'll squeeze it for the first out of the inning. Let's see here. Let me get the scoreboard reset, and they'll bring up the left fielder, Caleb Berry.
Now batting the left fielder, number 6, Caleb Berry.
Berry on the season hit .333, 7 home runs, 30 RBIs. A very talented offensive team at the Buffaloes. Tradition rich. Breaking ball swung on. He's a start. He'll look the runner back to third. Go across the diamond now to retire Berry at first base. He's retired the last 2 hitters. Now we're just going to bring up the center fielder, Anthony Guzman.
Now batting the center fielder, number 7, Anthony Guzman.
Guzman on the season, leading the team with a .357 batting average, 6 home runs and 30 RBIs. There's Rick Bentley in the house as well. First pitch from Crawl, fastball, caught the outside corner. Morgan Dixon is one of Rick Bentley's favorites on this campus.
I am.
But you're one of everybody's favorites, though, right, Morgan?
I try to be.
I'll tell you, she gave some advice here to Todd just in a second, Rick, I'll tell you.
Oh, okay.
0-1 delivery upcoming. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Running count, no balls and 2 strikes. Ty had thrown a couple of pitches, missed his strike zone. I said, Morgan, what does he need to do differently? She said, throw strikes. And most baseball coaches agree, right, Rick? Yeah.
I think that's some solid advice.
0-2 delivery upcoming from Crawl. Swung on and missed. That retired the Buffaloes in the top half of the first as Crawl get his first punch out of the afternoon. So they were leave a runner stranded to second base after leadoff single. Do it for the Bears in the bottom half of the first. Be starting Williams and Maynard. You're watching Bears baseball on the U-Pike Sports Network. Welcome back to the Johnny here. Rick Bentley's going to join us here as well. He's going to be on the stats. Brad Yoda to be on the camera.
Leading off for the Bears at third baseman, number 2, Ryan Sarton.
Sarton stepping to plate here, lead-off hitter. The Bears played yesterday, Morgan and Bluefield. The Charms' first pitch caught the outside corner, strike one. It's kind of also Rick kind of back-to-back AAC future opponents, Bluefield and Milligan. Second pitch misses high and outside, ball one. You ever been to Bluefield, Virginia, Morgan?
I cannot say that I have.
1-1 delivery coming from DeCharm. Breaking ball misses outside, ball two. 2 balls and no strikes. DeCharm 3-1 on the season. This will be his 7th appearance, his 4th start on the mound. Swung on, tap foul on third baseline. Coach Anderchuk will make the play. Also notice Rick, he kind of soft-handed that when he kind of popped it up in the air and caught it.
Do you know what town Milligan College is in?
What's that?
You know what town Milligan College is in?
Isn't it Kingsport or Johnson City?
It's really
Elizabethton.
but there is a post office.
3-2, swung on, hit to the shortstop, he'll field. Set his feet, goes across the time in time to get started, 6-3. It's going to bring up Williams.
Now batting the shortstop, number 5, Kyle Williams.
Hey, Brad, what does this? Okay. Is the internet connection lost? Anyway, it's in the town of Milligan College, Tennessee.
It is in the town of Milligan College of Tennessee. So actually it's in, the big town is Elizabethton, but it's actually located in Milligan College, Tennessee. 1-0 swung on and missed, makes it a ball and a strike. So Morgan, use your hitting wisdom here. What does Kyle need to do?
Put the bat to the ball.
All right, there we go. Swung on, popped up down in that Bermuda triangle. The right fielder will call forward and squeeze it for the second out of the inning. It's going to bring up the first baseman, Tyler Maynard.
Now batting the first baseman, number 7, Tyler Maynard.
Maynard's really started to excel since he's gotten this 3-hole for the Bears. Fastball missed high and outside. Maynard started the season hitting in the 6th hole, I believe. They moved to number 2. Now he's down in the 3 spot. 1-0 delivery. Swung on, hit to the shortstop. They'll try him one more time. Goes across the diamond to retire. Maynard 6-3. So the Bears go 3 up and 3 down in the bottom half of the first. Going to the second. Due up for the Buffaloes will be 5, 6, 7. Hare, Spano, and Sutton. You watch the Bears baseball on the U-Pike Sports Network. Okay, so we're getting some news here. Everything's. I see that, so I'm looking for.
It's not low.
Okay, well, we got some good news there. Morgan and I are celebrating a little bit, so that's awesome. So Crawl will begin his second inning work. This will be a 9-inning ball game. The Bears got a little bit of a homestand here, Rick. 3 straight weekends of Mid-South Conference Series. Unusual. So we'll be taking on Thomas More this weekend and playing Georgetown next weekend. So Crawl will complete his warm-up tosses, and we're ready to play some baseball here in the top half of the second. Going to be Hare, Spano, and Sutton do it for the Buffaloes here in the top half of the second.
Now adding the DH number 3, Casey Hare.
Hare will lead things off here for the Buffaloes. 340, 2 home runs, 18 RBIs. And, Rick, they have a lot of guys over the 300 average.
That's usually a pretty good sign.
First pitch to Crawl. Caught the outside corner, strike one. So Morgan and I, Rick, went through, and she knew every category on the stat sheet for baseball.
That is a surprise.
I don't know much, but I did know that.
Changeup swung on and fouled straight back. You know a lot, Morgan Dixon. Graduated undergrad from University of Pikeville, got accepted to physical therapy school, decided to stay on and be a GA, got her master's of business. Now she's a missions counselor at UPike. 0-2 delivery, swung on, hit down the left field line. That's going to be slicing foul. So we'll do 0-2 all over again.
The only problem with that plan was she was GA for softball, which put her at my lunch table every day.
Yeah, in the City View Cafe, there's a certain table that is for the softball coaches. And 1 year, Morgan was allowed attendance for 1 year. 0-2 delivery, swung on, hit to Williams. He'll set his feet, strong throw across the diamond in time to get Hare 6-3, and it's going to bring up Spano.
Now batting the first baseman, 18, Braden Spano.
But you notice, Gary, you said 1 year there. I was only allowed attendance for that 1 year.
I did notice that.
She was injured for about 75% of the time. We had crutches at Staples.
First pitch from Crawl, breaking ball, strike one. Bring up Spano, hitting 276 on the season, 4 home runs, 30 RBIs. This Milligan bunch has 31 home runs as a team on the year. 0-1 delivery, swung on and missed, strike two. Bears softball team dropped to 4-3. Rick said they had opportunity to tie the game in the bottom of the seventh, was unable to push a run across, though. So they lost 3 straight as they get swept by the Bethel Wildcats. 0-2, swung on, missed. It'll be the second punch out for Crawl in the afternoon. It's going to bring up the third baseman, Jack Sutton.
Now batting on third base, number 10, Jack Sutton.
Sutton on the season. Let's see here. Here we go. 253, a home run, 17 RBIs. First pitch swung on and missed. First pitch changeup. So what would you throw here, Morgan? You throw him first pitch changeup, 0-1. What would you throw?
That's a great question. What'd you throw?
Probably throw a fastball here. Changeup again, back-to-back changeups. Trying to count no balls and 2 strikes. So when you pitch, what would you throw 0-2 here, Morgan?
A baseball.
Yeah.
Throw a baseball. 0-2 delivery coming from Crawl. Swung on. Hit down the right field line. Helton will give chase. And that is going to escape the Johnny. We'll do 0-2 all over again. If Sutton was able to reach, then Morello will hit. A little different angle from the broadcast today, guys, just because we're a little short-handed with softball and baseball going on at the same time. Also, I got sunburnt the other day. Rick, my wife was not pleased with me. 0-2 delivery, breaking ball outside.
I got sunburned Saturday and didn't have to come back for Sunday.
Well, my wife told me on Sunday, Rick, to wear a hat on Sunday. I said, oh, it's cloudy. I don't need a hat. And then come home with a nice red hat. I'll get it out here shortly. The top of my head was very bright red, Rick. It was off the end of the bat there, and it squirts foul. So we'll do 1-2 all over again. We appreciate you guys tuning into the UPike Sports Network. Now, after he strikes us, he's going to check the baseball here. Now, after he strikes this guy out, Morgan, I would love for you to say you're watching Bears baseball on the U Pike Sports Network.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I think I can do that.
After he strikes this guy out. You got that? Okay.
I think I can do that.
I'm going to lose my job over here, Rick. That's what's going to happen.
I don't know about that one.
She's going to tell me to go recruit students. 1-2 delivery coming from Crawl. Pitch misses low and outside. Outruns 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. What's that mean, Morgan?
He needs to throw a strike.
Means deuce is wild.
Oh.
That's just a little segment got. 2-2 delivery upcoming. Swung gone. Tap towards Maynard at first. He'll field. Step on the bag to retire Sutton. And let's see, even though it wasn't a strikeout, Morgan, why don't you take us to break?
You're watching Bears baseball on the U Pike Sports Network.
Perfect. Welcome back to the Johnny as we begin inning number 2. Be Hilton, Brooks, and Lyle do it for the Bears. So Crawl retired the Buffaloes 3 up, 3 down in the top half of the second. The Bears now hitting.
Lead off for the Bears, the right fielder, number 9, Noah Helton.
Hilton, I don't have her stats in front of me. I apologize. First pitch, strike 1. Morgan was giving me a tutor session on how to tell which pitch it was between innings. Swung on, popped up. It's over the Hoops Family Athletic Facility. So, you know, Morgan, that is called Hoops as kind of just a short thing there. Of course, did you realize that was the Hoops family?
I did not.
0-2, breaking ball in the dirt outside.
I'm used to just calling it hoops.
Hoops, yeah, that's where everybody think basketball, right? Best the Hoops Family Athletic Facility.
Huh. You learn something new every day.
1-2 delivery coming to Charm. Fastball high and outside. Runs count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. The freshman from Canada, Noah Brooks, will hit next for the Bears. His mother, Lisa, normally tunes in. Morgan, so we definitely want to send our greetings north of the border, right?
Yes.
2-2 delivery to Hilton. Swung on, hit that left field line. Left fielder will go back, and he will squeeze it for the first out of the inning as Hilton got jammed. I'll bring up the freshman from Canada, Noah Brooks.
Now batting the left fielder, number 29, Noah Brooks.
Before this game is over, I'm going to get you on the PA somehow, some way.
I don't know about that one.
First pitch, Brooks swung on and missed. Strike 1. The Charm will get his sign. Now he'll rock and roll. Breaking ball called strike 2. So here, Morgan, with no balls and 2 strikes, you probably see Noah widen his stance a little bit and probably just hit with his hands, shorten his swing. Breaking ball swung on, hit towards the left fielder once again, and that will escape the Johnny. We'll do 1-2 all over again. So they're giving Caleb Berry a little bit of a workout out there.
Morgan, did you know there's a man named Johnny LeMaster who's named after this field?
0-2 delivery up coming from the Charm. Swung on, hit towards center field, and that baseball will be called by Caleb Berry. Excellent play by the left fielder as he dove and made the grab. And I'll bring up the Bears DH, Greg Lyle.
Now batting the DH, number 21, Greg Lyle.
So, Morgan, what happens if he hits the baseball to the left field, he will tie a major league record. It will never be broken. Breaking ball caught strike 1.
What record?
It'll be a record. If he catches one more fly ball this inning, that's a record that will never be broken.
Oh.
Why is that, you think? 1-1 delivery coming up from the charm.
I don't know, Gary.
So how many has he caught so far? 1-1 delivery. Breaking ball swung on. Hit to the second baseman. He'll field. Retire Lyle 4-3. And the Bears, they've retired the Bears 6 up and 6 down so far. And due up for the Buffaloes in the top of the third be 8-9-1 Morello, Mathis, and Hewlett. You're watching Bears baseball on the U-Pike Sports Network. Welcome back to the Johnny as we go to the third. Quick moving game so far. The Hewlett led off the game with a base hit, and it's been 6 straight retired by Crawl. The Bears have had 6 up, 6 down. So Morello, Mathis, and Hewlett. Both pitchers, Rick's been around the zone, using our defense a little bit. Hewlett's ground, his single up the middle of the first hit was probably the only hard hit ball so far. Crawl completed his warm-up tosses.
Now batting the second base number 8, Brendan Morello.
Morello step in the box. Morello on the season. 224. He's driven in 11. First pitch from Crawl. Fastball high and inside. Are you having fun so far, though, Morgan?
Yeah, I'm just taking in all of your baseball knowledge here.
Well, there's not a lot there, but we're having a good time. 1-0 delivery from Crawl. Swung on. Hit towards Miller in center field. He'll call for it, and he will snag it for the first out. I don't know about you, Rick. I like for him to use 2 hands out in the outfield, but Miller is able to snag it for the first out.
Now batting the shortstop, number 9, Andrew Mathias.
Mathias on the season hitting 244. He's 4 home runs, 17 RBIs. Fastball called strike 1. What do you think, 80 degrees?
Yeah, my car said 88 on the way here.
All speed pitch, misses high and out. Ball 1. A ball, a strike. Let's see. 1-1 delivery coming from Crawl. All speed pitch, fouled straight back. 85 degrees. Thank you, Rick Bentley. So a good broadcaster always tells you what the temperature is, Morgan. Set the stage for at home. 1-2. All speed pitch, misses outside. So Morgan, I tell you something about Rick Bentley. So in 2001, that was the first time the Bears ever made the Final Four of the basketball national tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Each night I listened to Rick call those ball games, I sit in the same exact spot. 2-2. Swung on, hit towards Miller once again. Miller going back, and he will make the grab. So Morgan, he could tie a major league record. Why is that?
It'd be catching 3 outs in an inning.
Perfect.
Catching 3 balls.
There you go.
Now batting the catcher, number 2, Logan Hewlett.
Hewlett singled to center his first time up, led off the game. So between innings, I'll continue my Rick Bentley broadcasting story.
Okay.
Fastball low and outside, ball 1.
I'm looking forward to hearing that.
I think there's a lot of people who did what I did in that magical year. And then we'll move to the 2011 year as well. 1-0 delivery upcoming. Breaking ball. Did Jackie swing? No, he didn't. Run the count to a ball and a strike. As Kelly Wells is up here, I think he's doing the same thing 2011 every single night too, Rick. I think Bill Watson was doing the same thing every single night. 1-1 delivery coming from Crawl. All-speed pitch misses low and outside.
That story from that was what Mickey Wells was doing every night, but we can't get into that.
2-1 delivery coming from Crawl. Breaking ball hit him. Hit him on the elbow, and that'll be the second base runner. Both times been Hewlett. And I would say 41 ran last time, Rick. Kobe Miles. Yeah, he's going to run for Hewlett.
Now batting the right fielder, number 42, Angel Lobo.
Lobo lined out to Miller in center field his first time. Miller's got a little bit of workout so far. He retired 3 batters himself out in center field. Miles will get his lead. Breaking ball from Crawl, strike 1. Miles on the season, 7 stolen bases. He's been caught stealing twice. 7 for 9. 0-1 delivery. He'll take it. He got him. Nope. So it happens, Morgan, when the runner dives back in the first base, they're taught to dive into the back part of the bag. And the reason why is if you notice, like Tyler's in the front part of the bag, it makes it longer to tag. Even though the baseball beat him there, he had to go so far to tag him.
Okay.
He was able to get underneath him.
Okay.
0-1 delivery coming from Crawl. Fastball low and out. Nice job by Sammy. Sammy's done a nice job behind the plate, Rick, since he became the full-time starter. I think he's thrown either 10 or 11 runs out on the season. Got a good arm. Hitting the base bar pretty well. 1-1 delivery coming from Crawl. Had Miles leaning that time. So as a base runner, too, Morgan, the only thing that he needs to be looking at is Ty's back foot. Because if it comes up, he needs to get back.
Yep, because he's going to turn around and throw it.
That's exactly right. That's the indication. 1-1 up to coming. Breaking ball. Swung on and missed. I would probably throw fastball here, Morgan. What would you throw?
I'd go with the fastball,
Go
yeah.
fastball. Would you go outside as well?
Sure. Yep.
1-2 delivery upcoming. Miles on the move. Torres will throw from his knees. Not in time to get Miles. And now even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. What's that mean again, Morgan?
Deuce is wild.
A deuce is wild. That's right.
I've learned something.
You learn something and teach something every single day, Morgan. 2-2 delivery upcoming. If Lobo's able to reach Barry, he will hit. Hey, what? I don't mind that breeze today. Saturday was rough, but no. 2-2. Breaking ball swung on off the end of the bat. Maynard will give chase. He'll run out of room. Not a lot of foul territory here, Rick the Johnny. Yeah. I tried to give Morgan Dixon some advice where to park at today to stay away from baseballs. I'm not sure if she took my advice this time.
I did.
2-2 delivery upcoming. Fastball swung on, hit toward Rick Bentley's car once again. Be off the U-Bike Gymnasium. As you seen the guys scattering over there?
I did.
Yeah, there's a few guys walking to the ball field, and they didn't realize the baseball was coming. Hit on top of the roof, which makes a really loud noise, and those guys came running. So for the 3rd consecutive pitch, it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on, hit the Hockett, he'll field. Throw to Maynard, that will retire the Buffaloes here in the 3rd. So after the 2-out hit by pitch, Crawl is able to strand that runner at 2nd. And we go to the bottom half of the 3rd. Do it for the Bears. It will be, you want to say who's coming up?
Torres, Miller,
Hockett.
Hockett.
Go ahead and sign us off.
You're watching Bears Baseball on UPOC Sports Network.
Perfect. Welcome back to the Johnny as we move to the home half of the third. Torres, Miller, and Hockett.
Now batting the catcher, number 4, Sammy Torres.
During the starting lineup today, I incorrectly said during the catching day it will be number 2, Sammy Torres, because on the scorebook, the catcher is the number 2 position. First pitch, Torres misses low and outside. So Morgan, do you have the, and I'm going to try to make fun of him as asking, do you know like the numbers on the positions on the baseball field? 1-0 delivery, fastball misses outside, 2 balls, no strikes.
I have a small idea, I think.
Okay,
I think it's the pitcher 1.
correct,
Okay, catcher 2.
correct. 2-0 delivery upcoming to Torres. Way outside, 3 balls, no strikes.
And then do we go to first base for 3?
Okay, yeah,
Second base 4.
correct.
Short 5.
Nope.
Oh. Third 5.
3-0 delivery coming to Torres. Fastball caught the corner, strike 1.
So a short 6.
Correct.
And then you go to right field.
3-1. Swung on, missed by Torres. Runs the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Goes left, will be 7, 8, 9.
Okay. I had an idea.
Okay,
I knew where it
perfect.
started.
3-2. Swung on, hit to the third baseman, he'll field. Set his feet, throws across the diamond in time to retired Torres. Nice job by DeCharm to come back and get Torres. That's going to bring up DeMarco Miller, the center fielder.
Now batting number 11, the center fielder, DeMarco Miller.
Miller got some action yesterday over at Bluefield as well. Speedy player. He's got a little bit of pop in his bat, too. Fastball caught the corner, strike 1. Again, when they say he has some pop in his bat, what would that mean to you, Morgan? 0-1. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Runn's got no balls and 2 strikes.
Does that have to do with hitting the ball?
Correct. Yeah, it's like usually pop is like if you hit it really far. It's you have a lot of
Okay.
pop in the bat.
Okay.
0-2. Breaking ball swung on, fouled off towards Rick Bentley's car once again. And that's one come off the U Pike Gymnasium. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Marco will widen the stance, shorten the swing, fastball way outside, and count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two delivery upcoming. Breaking ball, misses outside. You want to check him? He was able to check his swing. So what a check swing is like almost starting on
If they
swing.
went?
Yes.
Like if they.
If you're unable to check, it means you go all the way around. 2-2. Fastball way outside. So if you're able to, you basically check is basically stopping your swing.
Okay.
So
I've heard of that one before.
So they had 0-2 on DeMarco. He's worked back all the way to a full count. 3-2 delivery from DeCharm. Swung on, hit towards right field. He'll go back up. Baseball's hit deep as he crashes up against the wall, but he'll make the grab. As Miller put a charge in that one, but it was hauled in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting the second baseman, number 19, Hayden Hockett.
Bring up the freshman from Washington, Hayden Hockett. The Bears have sent 8 batters to the plate. First pitch swung on to the shortstop. He'll field, throw across the diamond in time to retire the Hockett. So the Bears have sent 9 batters to the plate. All 9 players have been retired. As we move to the 4th, do it for the Buffaloes in the 4th. 3, 4, 5, Barry, Guzman, and Hare.
You're watching Bears baseball on UPOC Sports Network.
Perfect. Welcome back to the Johnny as we move to the fourth quick-moving game so far. Rick, 3 innings played, 3 innings played in 37 minutes. That's inning efficiency.
Now batting to left field number 6, Caleb Berry.
I saw a game played in 1 hour and 57 minutes last night. Berry lined up, let's see here, he lined up 5-3 his first time. First pitch caught the corner, strike 1. Oh, 1 delivery upcoming. Caught the corner, strike 2. So what happens here, Morgan, my scorebook, like let's see where we at here. He bounced out 5-3, so 5 all the way to 3.
Okay.
0-2 delivery. Fastball. Caught the corner. That'll be the 3rd punch out of the day. I'll give you a little secret. See what happens. I'll make him a little mark down here. Let me have a strikeout.
Okay.
I'll bring up the center fielder, Anthony Guzman.
Now batting center fielder number 7, Anthony Guzman.
Giving you all the secrets here, Morgan.
I'm learning them.
So what did Anthony Guzman do last time? First pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. So
I'm not sure what that means.
It's an upside down K. That means if you strike out looking.
Okay.
Yeah, so if it's a regular K, it means you strike out.
Swinging.
Yep.
Okay.
Breaking ball, shows bunt, gets it down the third base line, starting with field, throwing the run, not in time to get Guzman, so it'll be a base hit infield, and that's going to bring up Casey Hare.
Now batting the DH number 3, Casey Hare.
So, Morgan, what did Casey do last time? Bounced out 6-3.
Yep.
Shortstop, the first.
Okay, I was trying to count through the spots in my head.
Pitch missing low and in, ball 1.
Morgan, baseball slow pace. Not like that.
Well, you know, I'm just starting to learn this, so it takes me a minute.
Guzman 8 of 9 on the stolen base pass on the year. 1-0 delivery, fastball missed outside. Also in broadcasting, Morgan, if you can't remember the numbers, you say, hey, Casey Hare last time bounced out 6-3. Because most folks at home, they probably watch their loved ones grow in baseball. They probably know a little bit.
Know a little bit more than I do.
Well, you're doing a good job. 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball swung on. That'll be the 3rd hit of the day here for the Buffaloes. And that's back-to-back base hits, and the Buffaloes have got something cooking here in the 4th.
Now batting the first base number 18, Braden Spano.
So what did Braden do last time here, Morgan?
Struck out.
Struck out.
Swinging.
And so you say he struck out back in the 2nd.
Okay.
So we got 1 out here in the 4th. Berry struck out. Guzman had an infield single, and then Hare singled to right. Breaking ball, caught the corner, strike 1. That's called a reset, Morgan. What happened? You kind of reset what happened in the inning. Because sometimes people will tune into the broadcast maybe a little late, and I'm not sure how the runners got on.
Okay.
You do a little reset to keep everybody informed of what's happening.
Okay.
No balls and a strike here on Spano. Fastball high and outside, ball 1. So then on the scoreboard, you know the ball strikes out, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Because it'll say ball striking out.
Yeah. I know a little bit.
1-1 delivery upcoming. Changeup swung on. The 3rd consecutive hit for the Buffaloes. Right field get past Helton. And that will allow Spano go into second base with a 1-out double. And they're going to hold Hare at 3rd. That'll be the first run of the ball game as the Buffaloes take a 1-0 lead here in the 4th. And I'll bring up Jack Sutton, the 3rd baseman.
Now batting the 3rd baseman number 10, Jack Sutton.
So Sutton, last time, Morgan, he grounded out to first base, grounded out to 3.
Okay.
A leadoff single in the 1st, and then Carl held him hitless the 2nd and 3rd. They got 3 consecutive hits here in the 4th, though, and they take a 1-0 lead. Fastball swung on, got on his hands. Helton will give chase. So that baseball is going to escape the Johnny. Strike one. As you can hear the sound, the wind whipping into the headphones here. After Sutton, it'll be Morello. So on Saturday, Morgan, Rick and I, you talking about battling wind. We battled all day long, didn't we, Rick?
It was pretty windy Saturday.
0-1 pickoff attempt, no throw. So that'll be the first. You'll see the umpires now doing this because if you turn to a base and don't throw it, you only get 2 of those per inning. Oh, 1 delivery up coming to the Sutton. Breaking ball swung on down the right field line. 4th consecutive base hit for the Buffaloes. It's going to score Hare. Spando's going around third, and he's going to hold up halfway down the line. So let's score 1 more for the Buffaloes on the 5th hit of the day, the 4th consecutive hit. And Rick, that is 3 consecutive hits to right field for the Buffaloes.
Now batting the second base, number 8, Brandon Morello.
Morello flew out to Miller in center field back in the 3rd. No action in the Bears bullpen yet after Morello be the thought. Ball swung on best. Field work up there for us. The ball misses outside. Run to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two delivery up coming from Cross. Swung on. Hit past Sarton. Williams will field from his knees in time. Get the runners 6-4. However, another run will score for the Buffaloes. And that'll be the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring up Andrew Mathias, the shortstop.
Now batting the shortstop, number 9, Andrew Mathias.
Mathias flew out to Miller back in the 3rd. Into the string of 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive base hits. And he's on the move. He's running. Torres will come up throwing in time to retire the runner at second base. So it'll be a 2-4 put out for the 3rd out. But however, the Buffaloes will have 4 hits, score 3 runs, and we move to the bottom half of the 4th. Buffaloes leading this one 3-0. Do it for the Bears. Top part of the lineup, Sarton, Williams, and Maynard.
You're watching UPOC baseball, or you're watching baseball on UPOC Sports Network.
That's it. Got it. Welcome back to the Johnny as we go to the bottom half of the 4th. Bears turning this one 3-0. Sarton, Williams, and Maynard.
Now batting the third base, number 2, Ryan Sarton.
So, Morgan, what did Brian do last time?
He hit to the shortstop.
First pitch of Sarton swung on, popped up. Baseball going out. The center fielder will call for it, and he will squeeze it for the first out of the inning. The Bears have sent 10 players to the plate. 10 players have been retired. Bring up Kyle Williams.
Now batting the shortstop, number 5, Kyle Williams.
Can you tell us what Kyle did last time? So FO's fly out.
Okay. Fly out to 9.
First pitch caught the corner, strike 1.
So 9's right field.
So he flew out to
Right field.
perfect. Yeah, first pitch caught the corner. Second pitch 0-1, breaking ball caught the corner as well. Remember, it comes to no balls and 2 strikes. See some guys going to the bullpen for the Bears. We'll try to pick up a number, and the person looks like maybe Jeremy Polito. Breaking ball gets away from Hewlett, the catcher. Running to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Definitely appreciate you guys tuning into the U Pike Sports Network, watching Bears baseball. 1-2 delivery from the Charms. One gone, fouled off. Nice piece of hitting by Kyle. Just to spoil that pitch is what they call that, Morgan. Just kind of foul it off.
Okay.
Tyler Maynard waits on deck. 1-2 delivery. Swung on, popped up, and that's going to escape to Johnny. Got Wolf County High School in attendance today. They're coached by Bear baseball alum Matthew Rigsby. As we got a yellow jacket here wanting to make its way in there to see Morgan. 1-2 delivery, fastball. Just outside, ball 2. Wolf County is one of the schools that Morgan recruits from. 2-2 delivery, breaking ball, swung on, hit towards left field. Barry will give chase, makes the grab. Excellent play by the left field. As Williams did a nice job of just getting the barrel of the bat on the baseball, but Barry did a nice job out there in the left. Now bring up the first baseman, Tyler Maynard.
Now batting the first baseman, number 7, Tyler Maynard.
Maynard did well last time, Morgan.
Pike Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Johnny as we're in the top half of the 5th. Again, 9-1 to Matthias, Hewlett, and Lobo. As Crawl will complete his warm-up tosses.
Now batting the shortstop, number 9, Andrew Matthias.
Matthias was hitting when Arillo was.
Center.
That's it.
Okay, we're learning something.
All-speed pitch just outside. So say it a little bit more confidence this time. What did he do last time?
He flew out to center.
There you go.
Morgan, are you a member of PETA?
1-0 delivery coming. Fast change up, swung on and missed.
Of what?
PETA? Because I'm about to take care of that.
1-1 delivery. Up coming from Crawl. Breaking ball missed low and outside.
No, but I am allergic.
Are you familiar with what PETA is, though?
No.
It's like a animal protection.
Okay.
2-1 delivery upcoming. All-speed pitch misses low and out. That's kind of 3 balls and a strike. Got several guys out in the bullpen, that little shed out there. Got a few guys.
Yeah.
See Jeremy Polito out there for the Bears. Starting to move around. Top part of the lineup do it for the Buffaloes after Matthias. Fastball outside corner. It fills it up at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So if you hear an announcer say it fills up the count of 3, it's a full count. What's that mean?
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's it. 3-2 delivery upcoming. Swung on. Hit towards Hilton in right field, and he'll make the grab for the first out here in the 5th.
I played a little softball. I know some basics.
I bring up the catcher, Logan Hewlett.
Now batting the catcher number 2, Logan Hewlett.
So what did Logan do in his 2 plate appearances here? What did he do in the first? Single to center.
Yep.
Off-speed pitch missed inside. Then in the third, he was
Hit a pitch.
hit. So let's take a little more confidence here. What did he do in the first?
He singled to center, and in the third, he was hit by a pitch.
1-0 delivery upcoming. Swung on, fouled off. Even the count of 1 ball, 1 strike. So when you hear a broadcaster say even the count, it means the same number of balls and strikes.
Yeah.
Yep. 1-1 delivery upcoming. Caught the corner, strike 2. Hey, exactly. Yeah, she's very emphatic, like, I know what I'm doing, Gary. 1-2 delivery from Crawl. Breaking ball swung on, hit down the left field line. That'll be the 6th hit of the day for the Buffaloes, the second for Hewlett as he singled his left. And that's going to bring up the right fielder, Lobo.
Now batting right fielder number 42, Angel Lobo.
Lobo did what his 2 plate appearances here, Morgan? That's a line out.
Line out to center. And then,
Just bounced out 4-3, which is second base, right?
okay, yep.
In the third.
We're getting there, y'all.
Pass the ball outside corner, strike 1. So what happens is what you do, as the Yellow Jackets are trying their best to get to Morgan here. She saved my life, folks. 0-1 delivery upcoming. This is outside. Miles will run for the 3rd time today. Hewlett hit 3 times, been on base 3 times. 2 singles and a hit by pitch. Buffalo's got 6 hits. The Bears are still looking for their first today. And then what do you do?
Okay.
So you got a ball and a strike. We'll let you do the next batter. 1-1. Miles on the run. Torres the pitch out. Throw is in time. The throw's a little high, though. It'll be a ball 2 on Lobo. Miles will be credited with a steal. Buffaloes now have runner in scoring position. You can see an action in the Bears bullpen. Guys starting to do a little, the Jaeger bands. You know what Jaeger bands are?
I don't even know what.
It's kind of the stretchy band, trying to get your muscles loose and get them activated before you pitch to prevent injury. 2-1 delivery upcoming from Crawl. Swung on, hit towards Miller in center. It's right center field. Going a long way to make the grab does. He'll come up throwing. Miles will tag. Hockett will cut it. And Miles will advance from second to third. Now bring up Caleb Berry.
Now batting right fielder number 6, Caleb Berry.
Something you don't see every day. Shortstop must have bumped into the umpire and he shook his hand.
So what did Berry do in the first?
He was 5-3, so that's 3rd to 1st, right?
Upside down K in the fourth.
That is strikeout looking.
That's it, that's right.
Okay, we're
So-
getting somewhere.
So let's reset it. So Berry in the first bounced out 5-3, in the fourth he struck out looking. Right?
Yep.
And you can also say as one of the 3 strikeouts Ty Papaw Crawl has so far in the afternoon.
Okay.
1-0 delivery, breaking ball, missed outside, ball 2. Look good from this angle. Of course, it's not the best angle to start judging pitches, though. Sometimes, Rick, I look at the strike zone through some orange and black colored glasses, though, too. 2-0 delivery upcoming from Crawl. 2-0 delivery coming. Fastball caught the corner that time. Up to 2 balls and a strike. So you starting to see now, you can tell if it's inside or outside. You kind of pay attention where Sammy catches the baseball at.
Yeah.
2-1 delivery. Off-speed pitch. Swung on and missed. Where was that pitch at?
Pitched at.
Yeah, where that location? Was it
It was
inside, outside, high, low?
low.
And?
Outside.
That's it, right. So got 2-2 and 2 outs. What's that mean?
Deuces wild.
3-0. Fastball. Just missed. Torres thought he had strike 3. That's not what you do, Sammy. Stay down with the umpire, tell you if it's a 3rd strike or not. So that fills up the count of 3 balls and 2 strikes here in the 5th. Buffaloes had 4 hits in the 4th. They got 1 here in the 5th. got 6 on the day. Crawl get this time from Torres. 3-2 delivery upcoming. Swung on, hit the right field. That'll be the 7th hit of the day. And that'll be the 4th run. And that's going to bring up Anthony Guzman, the center fielder.
Now batting the center fielder, number 7, Anthony Guzman.
Reset us here. What do you do hitting the first?
He struck out looking, and then in the 4th, he got to first base.
Single to the third. He had an infield single to third.
Okay.
Yep. Get his lead with 2 outs. Pitch misses high and inside, ball 1. So Barry on the season, folks, leading the team with 12 stolen bases. He's been caught twice, so definitely a threat to run. Milligan on the season, they got 51 swipes coming into the game. Off-speed pitch misses low and outside, running count of 2 balls, no strikes. Coming to the game, they had 51 successful steals, and they've been caught 13 times. I think 2-0 delivery upcoming. Missed outside if Guzman's able to reach, and then Casey Hare with it. Crawl cruised through the first 3, and then the 4th and the 5th, they've tagged him for a couple runs. So Rick, Ty Crawl is a family full of pitchers. His older brother pitched at in a NAIA school out in Kansas. He's pitching here. Then he's got twin brothers going to Moorhead State and Wright State after him. Fastball outside corner, even runs the count of 3 balls and a strike. All pitchers. Matter of fact, last week, both his brothers threw no hitters. No pressure, Ty. 3-1 delivery upcoming. Low, be ball 4, be the first free pass issued by Crawl in the afternoon. And what you do here now, Morgan, you say Bears pitching coach Tyler Russell will make a trip to the mound.
Okay.
And then you will supply your expert knowledge of what they might be talking about.
Let's hear that expert knowledge from you, Gary.
Well, I'm kind of thinking, I don't know what to say. I was kind of banking on you. You're the talent now.
I'll give that title to you.
Well, so that's a quick discussion between Crawl and Russell.
That's what I like to call a brief, one-sided discussion.
Yeah, it's what the old chit-chat, right?
He was not out to gather information. He was there to disseminate.
Now batting the DH, number 3, Casey Hare.
She looked up at you like, that's normal, so Lori, that
So runners at first and second, 2 outs. Hare on the day. Let Morgan reset this for you here real quick. First pitch to Hare, swung on, hit down the third baseline, foul. So in the second, he did what?
It's a 6-3
Okay.
put out.
And then in the 4th,
He singled to right field.
that's it. There you go. I'm telling you guys, she won't be in Pikeville long. I promise you that. 0-1 delivery upcoming. Pitch missed low and outside. The way DeCharm is throwing the baseball, Rick, this is a big out here. I mean, the Bears already down 4. And there's something about, like, we haven't got a base hit yet either. We had to get on before we can score. 1-1 delivery upcoming from Crawl. Off-speed pitch misses outside. I believe Ty's younger brothers is Abe and Ben. I can't remember who's going to Moorhead and someone's going to Wright State. But it's just funny, all 4 brothers are pitchers in collegiately. 2-1 delivery upcoming. Runners on the move. Off-speed pitch. Torres unable to handle it. Runs the count of 3 balls and a strike. Ty Papal Crawl after graduation, which will be about a little over a month. I guess a little less than a month. Has a job waiting on him with Amazon in Charlotte, North Carolina. 3-1 delivery upcoming from Crawl. Fastball caught the corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes. What's that mean, though, Morgan?
Full count.
There you go. I tell you, guys, she will not be in Pikeville long.
I think I'll be here a while.
3-2 delivery upcoming from Cross. Swung on. Hit the right field to be the 8th hit for the Buffaloes. 1 run will score. Hilton's throw will come in to Maynard. Torres, that will retire. No! He will say he slid under the tag. And they'll make it a 6-0 ball game. So Hare will have his second hit of the ball game. That's going to bring up Braden Spano, the first baseman.
Now batting in the first base, number 18, Braden Spano.
Spano back in the second struck out. In the fourth, he singled to right. That'll be the. Again, that's the 8th hit. They got 6 runs on 8 hits. Swung on, popped up. Who's going to catch this one, Morgan?
Center fielder?
He squeezes it for the 3rd out. However, the Buffaloes will score 3 more here in the 5th as they take a 6-0 lead. Do it for the Bears in their half of the 6th. It will be Hilton, Brooks, and Lyle.
You're watching Bears baseball on the UPOC Sports Network.
As we move to the Bears half of the 5th, again, Hilton, Brooks, and Lyle.
Now batting the right field, number 9, Noah Hilton.
Hilton, his first plate appearance. First pitch, caught the corner, strike 1. What did he do there? Morgan, his first plate appearance.
What's that one mean?
Fly out.
Fly out.
All speed pitch must have low and outside.
Fly out to left.
There you go. Best in the business, folks. 1-1 delivery upcoming. The Charm cruising so far. Nice play by the third baseman. It's going to bring up Noah Brooks.
Now batting left fielder, number 29, Noah Brooks.
It looks like in the second he flew out to left.
I tell you, here we go. DeCharm's first pitch to Brooks, breaking ball, strike 1. Definitely want to say a shout out to son Kevin Justice tuning in from Dayton, Ohio. 0-1 delivery, swung gone, hit foul into the Bears dugout. As Kevin's wrapping up work today, he's going to be making the trek down US 23 this afternoon, coming home. 0-2 delivery. Swung on, missed. That'll be the first punch out for DeCharm on the afternoon. Be the second out here in the 5th. Bring up the DH, Greg Lyle.
Now batting the DH, number 21, Greg Lyle.
Looks like back in the second he had a 4-3 put out.
There you
Yeah,
go.
is that how you say that?
He bounced out 4-3. All speed pitch swung on and missed. Oh, 1 delivered to Lyle. Swung on, hit towards the Bears. The Bears' first base hit of the day. As Lyle will single to left. Now bring up the catcher, Sammy Torres.
Now batting the catcher, number 4, Sammy Torres.
Looks like back in the third he had a 5-3 put out.
There you go. Oh, you want to say he bounced out 5?
Bounced out 5-3.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
My bad.
like a 5-3 put out would be like if we're on defense.
Sorry.
Hey, you no need to apologize.
learning
Hey,
here.
You're doing good jobs. Fastball swung on and missed. So then what happens, you reset it at home, you say they're got some action in the Bears bullpen. As you see somebody throwing up there?
Yep.
So what's going on out there?
There's some action in the Bears bullpen.
There you go. 0-1 delivery upcoming. Breaking ball in the dirt. Ball 1. Wow, not much of a threat to run, but the Bears trailing 6-0 here in the 5th. Wouldn't imagine Coach Anderchuk will be very aggressive on the base paths. 1-1. Torres. If Torres is able to reach, who's going to hit for the Bears?
DeMarco Miller.
There you go. I just hope we can keep her to the end of the recruiting season, Rick. 2-1 delivery coming to Torres. Lyle will get his lead. Breaking ball. Missed. Low and outside. I was going to get minor league baseball. I'm telling you. I just hope we can keep her graduation.
It's just a few weeks. I think he might be able to.
3-1 upcoming to Torres. Fastball caught the corner. And that what does that do to the count?
Brings us to a full count.
So Lyle will be gone on the pitch. 3-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed. That'll be the second punch out for the Charm on the afternoon. And that will retire the Bears. They did get their first hit of the ball game here in the 5th. Unable to do anything with the 2-out base knock from Greg Lyle. As we go to the 6th, it's going to be 7, 8, 9. Sutton, Arillo, and Mathis.
You're watching Bears baseball on the UPOC Sports Network.
All right. Welcome back to the Johnny as we move to the 6th inning of play. Bears trailing this one 6-0. The Buffalo scored 3 in the 4th and 3 in the 5th. Jeremy Polito will take over for the mound for the Bears. Carl's day is done. He gives up 6 runs on 8 hits. He struck out 3, walked 1.
What number is Polito in the stat book?
27, I believe.
27. There's no 27 here.
So it'll be Jack, Sutton, Murillo, and Mathis due up here for the Buffaloes.
Now batting in third base, number 10, Jack Sutton.
Sutton will lead things off here. Ground out to the first, right?
Okay, didn't know what the.
Gio, ground out.
Okay.
Back in the second to first.
And the 4th, looks like he made it to first base with a hit to right.
Swung on, fouled that one off. That's right, so base hit. So the 1B is like, that'd be a base hit with a
Okay.
single, a 2B be a double.
Okay.
Right. 1-0 delivery, off-speed pitch called strike 1. Polito, typically a weekend starter. He's just getting what's called a bullpen day in. 0-2, swung on off the end of the bat. That will come back fair. That'll be the first out of the inning. And, Rick, I believe that's the reason you run. Every time you hit the baseball, you don't know where it's going to go. Bring up the second baseman, Brandon Murillo.
Now batting the second base, number 8, Brandon Murillo.
Murillo flew out to his center, back in the third. Bounced out, so he was reached on the fielder's choice, 6-4, then he was caught stealing. Swung on. You call this one, Morgan.
Caught by the center fielder.
There you go. That'll bring up Andrew Mathias, the shortstop.
Now batting the shortstop, number 9, Andrew Mathias.
Mathias flew out to center in the third and lined out the right back in the fifth. Toledo's come in, made quick work of the Buffaloes so far. First pitch, outside corner, strike one. What you call the rest of this at-bat here, Morgan?
The rest of that bat.
Yeah, every pitch.
Well, he swung on that one, ended it for me quick. Caught by the left fielder.
And now retire the Buffalo. Here are the 6 no runs on no hits. Do it for the Bears and their half of the 6th. It will be
Miller, Hockett, and Sarton. You're watching Bears baseball on the UPOC Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Johnny as we go to the bottom half of the 6th. Bears trailing this one 6-0. Bears got their only hit of the day. It was a single back in the 5th there by Greg Lyle. Going to be Miller, Hockett, and Sarton. Doing a great, excellent job, Morgan.
I'm just trying.
Excellent job. You're right. You know, you're right, Rick. She's slowing everything down to not make me look inferior to her. I thank you very much. Thank you,
You're
Morgan.
welcome.
Yeah, thank you. So the Charm will begin his 6th inning of work for the Buffaloes. Again, he's held the Bears scoreless, only giving 1 run through 5 innings.
Now batting the center field, number 11, DeMarco Miller.
What did DeMarco do in his at-bat?
In the third, looks like he flew out to right.
I tell you what, the Charm will toe the rubber now. Fastball high and in. Ball and no strikes on Miller. Off-speed pitch, caught the corner, even the kind of ball and a strike. So do we have any action in the bullpen for the Bears?
Yeah, we do.
Breaking ball misses low and outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Somebody want to say, hey, we got a right-hander up for the Bears in the bullpen.
A right-hander up for the Bears in the bullpen.
2-1 swung on deep to right field. That baseball going back. And that's going to be over the right field wall as DeMarco Miller plays. Big fly for the Bears. As Miller, his first at-bat today, flew out deep to right field. This time, gets the baseball over the right field wall. That'll be the second hit for the Bears. That'll be the first run. And remember, we talked about Miller having some pop in the bat. That's a lot of pop there.
Now batting the second base, number 19, Hayden Hockett.
Second hit for the Bears, the first run. First pitch to Hockett, misses high and inside, and Rick had some impressive opposite field home run. And I actually thought the right fielder was going to have a play on it, though. He timed it up well. 1-0 delivery upcoming. Fastball outside corner, strike one. Hey, that is right there. He is, right. 1-1, breaking ball outside. So, Morgan, back in your playing days, is that how you get the softball? You hit it over the wall that way?
Yeah.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
2-1 delivery. Swung on, got on his hands. Sutton will call for it at third. He'll squeeze it for the first out here in the 6th. That's going to bring up Bears third baseman Ryan Sarton.
Now batting third base, number 2, Ryan Sarton.
Back in my playing days, I did play third base.
So what did Ryan do in his at-bats today? First pitch to start and breaking ball, caught the corner, strike one.
Looks like in the first, that's shortstop to first, right?
Yep.
And in,
Swung on, fouled off. No balls and 2 strikes on Sarton.
in the fourth, looks like he flew out to center.
Yeah, so what happens in the first is they bounced out 6-3, and then in the
Bounced
fourth,
out.
and in the fourth he flew out to center.
Okay, balanced out's what I'm trying to remember.
0-2 delivery upcoming to Sarton. Swung on and missed. That'll be the second punch out of the afternoon for DeCharm. That retires Sarton, and now it's going to bring up Kyle Williams.
Now batting the shortstop, number 5, Kyle Williams.
He's only thrown 70 pitches in a sixth. Fastball high and outside. Kyle back in the first.
He flew out to right field, and then in the fourth, looks like he flew out to left field.
1-0 delivery, breaking ball, strike 1. Again, what Rick just pointed out there, 2 outs here in the sixth. It's only 72 pitches for the Charm. 1-1, swung on, popped up. Sutton will call for it at third, and he will squeeze it for the third out of the inning. So the Bears were able to score the run on the DeMarco Miller leadoff home run in the sixth. However, that's the only thing they're able to muster here in the sixth inning. Do it for the Buffaloes in the seventh. It'll be Hewlett, Lobo, and Barry. You're watching Bears baseball
On the UPOC Sports Network.
Welcome to the back to the Johnny. 1, 2, 3 here for the Buffalo.
Leading off, they got number 2, Logan Hewlett.
Let Matt hop on real quick if we don't mind, Morgan. First pitch swung on and missed. Matt Rigsby here, Bear baseball alum, going to hop on this half of the inning here with for the Bears. Looked like you hitting that baseball into Mark Mill, hit the baseball to the right field wall.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Swung on, hit baseball, hit the middle. Be the 9th hit of the day. As we got a new pitcher in the game, big Cam Brodier. That's going to be Hewlett's third hit. He's been on batted 4 times. He's been on base 4 times.
Now batting in right field, number 42, Angel Lobo.
So, Matt, tell everybody at home what the appearance back here at the University of Pikeville.
Well, we brought my high school team, Wolf County High School. We brought them down there to visit the campus. We're on spring break this year, so this week. So we had a game last night, and we decided to take off and come up and watch the Bears play today.
How's the season going so far?
We're good. We're right at 500. Got about 7 freshmen starting, so it's a process. It's a good process. So.
Well, it's a good-looking bunch. We had them on campus for a few minutes today. Get that little tour. 1-0 count here on Lobo. You're looking good in that orange and black. A little T-shirt on,
I like wearing the colors again. It makes me feel at home.
Yeah.
Considering they clothed me for about 10 years.
1-0 delivery upcoming. Breaking ball, missed outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Beautiful day. You guys brought the weather with you.
Oh, yeah. I hope it's what brought it. Hope it stays like this.
When do you guys play again?
We play tomorrow at 2 o'clock at GRC in Winchester.
2-0, swung on, hit towards left center field. Miller give chase, unable to do so. It'll be the 10th hit of the day for the Buffaloes. And it'll be a leadoff double, and that's going to allow Miles to score all the way to first base as the double here for Lobo.
I'm not sure I'm good luck.
Make sure Miller's all right out there. Maybe looks like he just lost a shoe. It's going to bring up Caleb Berry, the left fielder.
Now batting left field, number 6, Caleb Berry.
So, Matt, you're an alum here, played a little baseball here. Tell everybody at home what years you played here.
Well, I started here in '99, and then '04 was my last year here, which was LeMaster's last couple years. That was my last. So we kind of finished together. Whenever he was done, I kind of finished too.
That's a good person to be finishing with.
I know, right?
Berry bounced out 5-3 in the first, strikeout looking in the fourth, and single to right in the fifth. The coach is a good one.
Yeah, you don't realize how much you learn from him until years later.
It's one of those things too, Matt. It's like you learn more than just baseball too, right?
Oh yeah. A lot of times you just spend talking to him. You learn a whole lot about life.
You always thought is like, he's a former big leaguer. He's going to talk about this and that and the other. He always want to talk about you versus him.
Yeah, he's very positive, very self-involved with him.
0-2
all of his players.
Breaking ball low and outsider and got the ball on 2 strikes. And he keeps up with everybody, does a good job. He wants to stay on top of everybody, so
he still travels around a lot, doing a lot of speaking engagements and things like that.
1-2 delivery up coming from Brodier. Swung on, hit to Williams at short. He'll field, set his feet. Strong throw across the diamond in time. Get Berry 6-3. It'll be the first out here in the 7th. And that is going to bring up the center fielder, Anthony Guzman.
Now batting the center fielder, number 7, Anthony Guzman.
Guzman struck out looking in the first, single, had the infield single in the fourth, and walked in the fifth. The charm, the pitcher for the Buffaloes, has been keeping the Bears off balance today.
Yeah, he's been throwing really well.
Breaking ball, strike one. So this is
the defense has been all over the place today, though.
This is a freshman from California, Cam.
I saw him whenever he was warming up. He's got a really good arm.
0-1 delivered from Brodier. Breaking ball swung on, hit to Brooks and left. He'll field. The throw will come in not in time to get Lobo. Going to fly out to left. That'll be the 8th run of the game for the Buffaloes.
Seems like every ball they hit's been right on the barrel.
I'll bring up Casey Hare.
Now batting the DH, number 3, Casey Hare.
Hare bounced out 6-3 in the second and singled to right in the fourth and the fifth. First pitch missed. Good quality club. So what happens is they're in the Appalachian Athletic Conference, so this will be a conference game next year.
Oh, okay, good.
As we're moving from the Mid-South.
So that is next year we're moving.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Good.
Fly ball out to Hilton. Can you stay with us between this here?
Absolutely.
We have fly ball to Hilton, retire the Buffaloes here. In their half of the 7th, however, a couple base hits leads to a couple of runs, and they're taking an 8-1 lead as we go to the bottom half of the 7th. Do it for the Bears. It will be 3, 4, 5. Maynard, Hilton, and Brooks. You're watching Bears baseball on the U-Pike Sports Network. Let's go right here. So Matt's with me. So this is one of the things. You care to hit the music over to Sydney? Perfect. Good deal. Thank you.
Just trying to look at that. What's his name? Where's he from? Williams.
Williams. He's actually a transfer from Tusculum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's on our graduate program here. He played a couple years JUCO out in California. Went to Tusculum, played a couple years, and had that basically
good-looking athlete.
That COVID year. Yeah, he's actually thinking about coming back next year to play football.
Oh wow.
His dad played football at Baylor.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Those are the athletes you want to have around.
Yeah. So one of the things, Coach, this is Coach Andershook's second year. The Bears are 16-16 this year. Until yesterday, they'd won 8 straight. They won 7 straight in the conference. They're 9-8 in the Mid-South. But these midweek games, you always have tried different lineups and that sort of thing. And
midweek games were always the games I liked because those are the ones I skipped classes. I knew I'd play those games. Those are.
That'll bring up Maynard.
Now batting the first base, number 7, Tyler Maynard.
Maynard bounced out 6-3 in the first and 4-3 in the fourth. Pitch misses inside. So you got y'all all young kids on your team this year?
Yeah, we've got last year was my first year, so we've got about 10 freshmen out of that core group there.
Swung on, fouled off. We're kind of
We've got
even the
one
ball strike.
sophomore and then one upperclassman. That's pretty much it. But so you know, the future looks bright there.
So you haven't. How's your numbers looking?
Good. That's kind of what we're focusing on right now is that middle school level, trying to build that up.
Sutton will field, knocks it down, throw in time. Retire Maynard, nice job of Sutton to stay with the baseball. To retire Maynard 5-3. I bring up Noah Hilton.
Batting the right field, number 9, Noah Hilton.
Hilton's having a heck of a season. He hit his 13th home run
Oh wow!
over the weekend. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. Probably a guy you may play a little baseball with, Alex Ward.
Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Johnson Central.
Yeah, so he's
Alex was a senior my freshman year.
baseball hit down the left field line, foul. Yeah, Alex ended up having a sophomore year, and his junior year is the Mid-South Conference Player of the Year, pitcher, hitter.
Great teammate.
Here, attorney in town now.
Yeah, good. Is he with Van Overhaul and Bartley now?
Yeah, and now it's Vanover Hall, Bartley, and Ward.
And Ward.
Yeah, 1-1 delivery upcoming from DeCharm, fast, breaking ball missed outside.
Problem with that is the hall part.
The 2-1 delivery upcoming. All speed pitch swung on a miss. So Vanover Hall, Bartley, and Ward, that's 2 U-Pike baseball alums in there with Hall and Ward.
Puts a lot of work on Vanover and Bartley.
2-2 delivery upcoming. Fastball miss high and
You
inside.
realize you're sitting next to the best winning percentage in Pikeville history right here. 2-0. Yeah.
2-0,
As a
baby.
baseball coach, yeah.
2-0 delivery from Hilton. Breaking ball swung on, hit down left field line. Fair ball. That'll be the 3rd hit for the Bears of the afternoon. Hilton around first. He'll go in second base, and it'll be a stand-up, 1-out double for Noah Hilton. And that will bring up Noah Brooks.
Batting the left fielder, number 29, Noah Brooks.
Brooks flew out to left in the 2nd and struck out in the 5th. So Noah is a freshman from the western part of Canada.
Wow.
Yeah, so Coach Anderchuk, he's from Canada as well, so he has some ties up in Canada. We got a couple of guys from Canadian, Wyatt Dorman and Noah Brooks, both from Canada.
That's a great hook to have.
And then we had 2 players, Ethan Sternhouse and Tyler Freeze, who went to Canada last summer and played.
That's great. There's a lot of baseball starting up there now. Used to you'd see 1 or 2 really good teams, and now it's pretty much border to border.
One delivery misses low and outside range, count 2 balls, no strikes.
Gary bit the bullet and went on that recruiting trip for us.
Yeah, right.
It was a sacrifice going on that recruiting trip.
Yeah, right.
I'm still waiting for Coach Anderchuk to find out when we got that guy in Hawaii, though. 2-0 delivery, swung on, fouled off. Run to count 2 balls and a strike.
Orson Parks has been voiced about.
I see Bears Hall of Famer Jimmy Kent Curd. You don't want to see him run around a baseball game or a basketball game. Usually around campus somewhere, Rick.
He's a softball most of the time.
2-1 delivery upcoming. Swung on. That's going to be tap foul. Anderchuk, we'll give him a clean play on that one. Probably Rigsby will probably be a little bit cleaner than what Anderchuk did there, but
Maybe not now. Maybe 20 years ago.
well, you look like you can still field it though.
As long as it comes right at me and I don't have to move.
2-2 delivery upcoming. Swung on. It's hit toward the left center field gap, and that baseball will be down. That'll be the 2nd run of the day for the Bears. It'll be the 4th hit. Back-to-back doubles for the Bears. They got a little something going here in the 7th inning. And that's going to bring up Greg Lyle. Let's see. They got a little action going on in the pen there for the Buffaloes.
Now batting the DH, number 21, Greg Lyle.
Lyle bounced out 4-3 in the 2nd, and he singled to the left in the 5th. He had the Bears' first hit of the day.
We're going to have to get Rigsby up here for the next alumni game.
Exactly. Swung on, hit to the 2nd baseman. He'll field. Go and retire Lyle 4-3. Now bring up Sammy Torres. The Bears have 4 hits, folks. My apologies, not 3.
Now batting the catcher, number 4, Sammy Torres.
So, Matt, are you teaching? What are you doing in Wolf County?
Well, I've actually owned the Mid America Prospects nonprofit organization. We have baseball, softball, just added basketball. We've got about 13 teams now, so we kind of trying to shift the focus to more kids up this way, give them a little bit more opportunity. So we're adding scholarships and things like that. So trying to take that cost away from it. But that's what I do day to day.
Running that business
Yeah.
in America. It's awesome. Serving the community. I love it.
Best I can, anyway.
You're doing a good job. 1-1 delivery upcoming. Swung gone. A fly ball to the right fielder. He'll call for it, and he'll squeeze it for the 3rd out of the inning. Well, Matt, I appreciate you joining us up
Thanks
here, man.
for having
You
me.
was able to get us a couple hits and a run as well.
Yeah,
in the 7th.
absolutely. I appreciate it.
And
Thanks for having me.
Good luck tomorrow, and George Rogers Clark.
Thank you.
Awesome. Keep on wearing that
Appreciate
orange and
it.
black, too,
All
man.
right, thanks, Gary.
All right, see you, Matt. Matt Rigsby, Bear baseball alum here. Thanks for joining up in the booth today.
I know, right?
Good to see you, my brother.
Let's see here, folks. Do it for the Buffaloes in their half of the 8th. It will be Spano, Sutton, Morelli. You watching Bears baseball on the UPI Sports Network. Welcome back to the Johnny as we move to the top half of the 8th. Bears leading this one, trailing this one, 8-2. Scored single runs in the 6th and the 7th. Ryan Ratliff, the new pitcher on the mound for the Bears.
Now pitching for the Bears, number 8, Ryan Ratliff.
Can't remember if he is number 8 or 9. Morgan. So Brodier will work that 1 inning. He gave up a couple of runs. So give us a bullpen report for the Bears, Morgan.
We have some Bears out there in the bullpen.
So do it for the Buffaloes here in the 8th. It will be 6, 7, 8, Spano, Sutton, and Morelli. Morello, I guess, is how you would say his name. Next time we may have you write down the names because I believe that's what my mama would call a chicken scratch.
Yeah. I don't mind to write them for you.
All right, thank you. As Ratliff will conclude his warm-up tosses here in the 8th.
Now batting the first baseman, number 18, Braden Spano.
So Spano on the day, he struck out looking in the 2nd, singled to right in the 4th, flew out to center field in the 5th. So the Buffaloes got 8 runs on 10 hits so far. They struck out 3 times. They walked once. Fastball misses high and outside. So Morgan, they've had 12 base runners, and they've scored 8 runs. Swung on, fouled off. That's pretty good. So what happens is the number of runners you get on base, you want to try to have at least a half the number of runners you get on base score. They've had 12, and 8 of them scored. That's
pretty good.
75%, right? 1-1, swung on. Hit to Williams, pass. Williams is expecting the baseball to come up on him. And that'll be a leadoff. Let's see what we're going to. I thought it was there. That'll be an E6 on Williams as the baseball just didn't come up. I'll bring up the third baseman, Sutton.
Now batting the third baseman, number 10, Jack Sutton.
Got a pinch runner as well, as Rick Bentley tells me. Number 40. Let's see who that is. Ty Yurkovich.
Running at first baseman, number 40, Ty Yurkovich.
So we got Sutton who will hit now, the third baseman.
Looks like he grounded out to first in the second. And then in the fourth, he got a single.
2.
Right.
Yep.
And in the sixth, looks like he grounded out to first again.
First pitch to Sutton misses low and inside, ball 1.
See, Matt Rigsby couldn't do that.
He could not do that, exactly. 1-0 delivery upcoming from Ratliff. Misses outside. I'm trying to pick up who that is throwing out the bullpen with the Bears. Look at maybe Wyatt Dorman. Two-0 delivery. Fastball inside as Morgan Dixon and I got emails at the same time. A new crowd registration, which means for a summer orientation, another person has decided to come to the University of Pikeville.
I think that's one of my kiddos, too.
Hey, even better. 3-0 delivery upcoming. Fastball high and outside to be the second free pass issued by Bears pitching on the afternoon. I bring up the second baseman, Brandon Morello.
Now batting the second baseman, number 8, Brandon Morello.
So what reset is here. What did Brandon do today here, Morgan?
Let's see. It looks like in the third, he flew out.
Fastball outside corner, strike 1.
Flew out to center.
Yeah. Then he reached on the fielder's choice, was retired stealing, and then he flew out to center in the 6th.
Okay.
No balls and a strike.
Is that you trying to speed me up a little bit there?
Well, got to reset it here real quick. Fastball.
Oh.
Foul back.
It caught up in the net there.
Okay, did come down. Yeah, I see it now. Got runners at first and second, so you had Spano reached on the air by Williams. Sutton walked. And no balls and 2 strikes on Murillo. And Matthias waits on deck. Low and outside. The runners got to a ball and 2 strikes. That is Wyatt Dorman in the pen for the Bears. The transfer, he's made his way north of the border as well. Rick Bentley saying maybe run here. Let's see here. Swung on, popped up. Torres will give chase, and that will escape to Johnny. So, Morgan, here's a question for you. A foul ball is coming over the net. Are you going to try to make a play on it, or are you going to try to run away from it?
Run away.
Run. What if you have a glove?
I'm still probably going to run away. Why would I have a glove out there?
Ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, back to Ratliff on the mound, be a 1-5. He will get the force outs in play. Nice play for Ratliff to retire Morello 1-5. That's going to bring up Matthias.
Now batting the shortstop, number 9, Andrew Matthias.
Matthias flew out to center in the 3rd, lined out to right in the 5th, and he flew out to left in the 6th. So runners still remain at first and 2nd. Breaking ball, called strike 1. So I see Lindsay Elliott picking her head out of the athletic training room.
I see that.
Yeah, she's a big Morgan Dixon fan, I believe.
I like Lindsay.
Oh.
She's a good lady.
0-1 delivery. Breaking ball swung on, hit to Williams 6-4 as Hawken dropped it. And then he picked it back up and tagged the back. It'll be the second out of the inning, so that's the fielder's choice. And that's going to bring up Logan Hewlett.
Now batting the catcher, number 2, Logan Hewlett.
We need to do something about Hewlett here. He's batted 4 times, reached the base all 4 times. Singled in the 1st, the 5th, and the 7th. When he hit in the 3rd, he was hit by a pitch. Big lead to the runner at first base. He's taking a first and third situation. This is something they're being working on. And they're going to get the outs. It'll be the 9-2 victory lead. Hockett's going to try to run him down. Continues to run him down. Maynard will tag him out. So that'll be the 3rd out, but that'll be the 9th run. The run will count. So then you go to. So Hewlett will lead off the 9th. Do for the Bears in their half the 8th. It's going to be an 8-9-1.
Miller, Hockett, and Sarton. 'Sarton. You're watching Bears baseball on the UPOC Sports Network.
8-9-1 Bears. 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 8 Welcome back to the Johnny as the Bears now trailing this one 9-2. As Milligan has scored 3 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, 2 in the seventh, and 1 in the eighth. Bears dropped the contest yesterday at Bluefield 10-6. So the Charms' day is done. He allowed 2 runs on 4 hits. He struck out 2. He did not walk a batter. Still got a few guys bouncing around in the Milligan dugout. I mean bullpen, excuse me. I tell you what, Morgan, it's only 3:46. I'd say after the ball game, you can go back to work. It's right.
Yeah.
Now batting in the center fielder, number 11, DeMarco Miller.
We will go back to work together, Gary.
Okay, so hey, I'm probably going back here. So we got Miller who flew out in the third, then he homered. He flew out to deep to right field in the third inning, and then he homered back in the sixth.
You might not want to make a deal with Gary going back.
First pitch for Topper, breaking ball, misses inside. So Morgan Dixon and I will be returning back to the office after the broadcast. We'll go get a few things done, check a few emails, give a couple of tours.
Yeah.
1-0 delivery upcoming. Fastball, strike 1. So Morgan, between innings, be thinking about this. I want to tell everybody at home what your favorite food is in the calf. 1-1
My
delivery.
favorite food in the calf.
1-1 delivery from Topper. Breaking ball, strike 2. You can think on a couple of hitters if you need to, unless you have something top of mind. 1-2 delivery upcoming. Now, I know you're a big fan when they have the guest restaurants when they come in and stuff.
Yes, whenever the guest restaurants come in, I usually will try something new. It's usually some pretty good food. I tried the salmon for the first time yesterday, and I thought that was really good. I'm also a big veggie burger gal.
2-2 delivery upcoming from Topper. Swung on a miss. That retired Miller here in the eighth. Be a strikeout. It'll be the third for the Buffaloes pitching. I'll bring up Hayden Hockett.
Batting the second base, number 19, Hayden Hockett.
Hockett bounced out 6-3 in the third and flew out to the third baseman in the sixth. Getting his second consecutive start for the Bears. Hit him. Well, the Bears need a lot of base runners. That's one way to get on. That's where we're going to get Ryan Sarton, the third baseman.
Batting the third baseman, number 2, Ryan Sarton.
What's Ryan done today here, Morgan?
Looks like in the first,
Just bounced out.
6-3. And then looks like he flew out to center and struck out.
Hockett will get his lead at first. Fastball inside and outside. So it looks like we've got a right-hander in the bullpen for the Buffaloes.
Yep.
Got to let everybody know at home what's going on, right?
Yes.
1-0 delivery coming to Sarton. So Topper hit Hockett on the first pitch, and then back-to-back pitches to Sarton. He's missed the strike zone on both of those. The Frito pie was pretty good today in the City View Cafe.
Yes.
2-0 delivery upcoming. Fastball swung on. It'll be down the third base line as Anderchuk will make a play on it. The Monte Cristo was pretty good. I didn't have a chance to have that one today, but I've heard other people talk about it. Yeah, that's 2 balls and a strike. He's always kind of the catching gal for Coach Staggs during softball, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
2-1, misses low and outside. So after Sarton will be
Williams?
Kyle Williams. Bears need base runners, trailing this one 9-2. Ball 4. So he hit Hockett. We struck out Miller, hit Hockett, walked Sarton. Be the first free pass issued by Buffalo's pitching today.
Batting the shortstop, number 5, Kyle Williams.
What's Williams done today here, Morgan?
Looks like back in the first he flew out to right, and then in the fourth he flew out to left, and in the sixth he flew out to third.
Excellent job. Breaking ball swung on and missed.
We are getting better.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the best in the business. Watch out, Appalachian Athletic Conference next year. 0-1 delivery upcoming. Big time breaking ball from Topper. Excellent pitch. As Williams showed bunt, as Sutton, the third baseman, is playing a couple of steps back from the grass. Wide Oxley on the camera for us today, folks. Got the SID to my right and the assistant SID to the left. 0-2 delivery upcoming from Topper. He'll get Williams 3 consecutive breaking balls. That retire Williams. That'll be the second punch out of the inning for Topper. That'll be the fourth of the day for the Buffaloes. That's going to bring up Tyler Maynard.
Batting the first base, number 7, Tyler Maynard.
There you go, Morgan. You get the pitches here. You call this one. You got it.
What would I throw? Maybe a fastball? That sounds like a common one.
Ball one.
Ball one, yeah.
So I happen you just got to call the action. Sometimes, like parents can't watch, they can put the phone in the pocket. They'll try to listen. Just describe the action at home.
Okay, that was ball one.
So Topper's getting his sign.
Uh-huh.
Get it coming set. Now he'll rock and fire. Fastball swung on. Hit to the shortstop. Bad hop over the shortstop's head. That was scored the Bears' third run of the day. Sargent will go from first to third. I think that's going to be a single, right, Rick? That'll be a base hit for the Bears. It'll be the fifth of the day. The first for Maynard. Let me clear the scoreboard here, add our run. And it's going to bring up Noah Helton.
Now batting the right field, number 9, Noah Helton.
Helton on the day, he flew it to left. He lined out to third, and he doubled left field back in the seventh. So here, this is your at bat here, Morgan.
My bat, okay. Looks like strike one there.
I like it. Just keep going.
All right. We're getting ready for the pitch here. That was a ball.
And where did that miss at?
That missed low. That hit the plate, it looked like.
I can take a nap now, Rick.
Oh, no.
1-1 delivery upcoming. He got it.
Got the pitch coming. Looks like a ball, again low. Looks like
Tyler Maynard.
Tyler Maynard's going to advance from first to second on that pitch.
And now you have runners at?
Second and third.
With?
2 outs.
There you go. What's the count on Noah?
2-1.
There you go. Watch out, Appalachian Athletic Conference. Here comes Morgan Dixon.
Watch out, Gary Justice. Got the pitch coming in. Looks like another ball low. We got a 3-1 count now here.
So if Helton should reach with 2 outs, who would hit?
Noah Brooks.
And he's the Bears' left fielder.
fielder?
That's it.
Got the pitch coming here. Looks like that's a ball. That gives us ball 4. So Helton walks to, we have bases loaded here.
Now batting the left fielder, number 29, Noah Brooks.
Brooks on the day, he flew out to the left in the second, struck out in the fifth, and he doubled in the left the seventh.
Yeah, you'll come in tomorrow. She'll be sitting up at your desk. Think she's the boss.
Well, you know, Rick, I found out that boss is a very loose term. I take a lot of orders in my office from a lot of different people.
I know how many women work there.
So keep it going here. The good things happen since you've been calling the action.
Keep it going. Okay, we'll try. We'll have some assistance.
So got some action still in the Buffalo's bullpen.
Yep.
As Hewlett went out and talked to Topper, quick conversation. Now they're ready to play.
Waiting on this pitch to come here to Brooks. Looks like we have a ball there.
Probably a fastball missed outside.
Okay. We like your commentary added in there.
Okay.
That was a ball. Looked like it was inside, so it brings our count 2-0.
See, Morgan, the reason Gary's called color commentator is because the play-by-play person draws the picture and then he colors it in.
Yep.
There you go.
That was ball 3, Miss Low.
So if Brooks is able to reach, who would hit for the Bears?
Brooks is able to reach, so I'll bring up Lyle, who's our designated hitter. We got a 3-0 count here. Bases loaded.
I'd probably have him take here, 3-0.
There's ball 4. We're going to walk a run in there.
That'll be the second consecutive walk, the third in the inning. Charge the topper, and that will bring up the DH Greg Lyle. So we're going to have a mound trip here. Topper's day may be done, as the guy, the reliever says he's ready to go. This is a situation, Morgan, so you're down 9-4, down 5 runs. But however, if Lyle, who's got multiple home runs on the season, is able to play big fly, that's a grand slam, counts for 4 runs. That closes to 9-8. I think he's waiting on the umpire to come and get him and say, hey, you break up the meeting, to give his reliever more time to get loose.
Okay.
So he's waiting on that home plate umpire and saying, hey, you got to come get me.
Yeah.
Yep.
There they go.
So see, the umpire will call, say, hey, get your attention, hey, you're in the ball game.
Yep. Okay.
So
Just
Topper's
try to buy him a couple extra pitches out there.
Topper's day be done. So 2/3 of the innings work. He's allowed a run. He walked 1, 2, and then 3, hit a batter, gave up a single. But the other 2 batters he struck out, Rick. So he come by the highs and lows of an inning. .43 is going to be the pitcher. Garin, yeah, Garin.
Now pitching for the Buffaloes, number 43, Canyon Garrett.
So I must say, Rick, you'll be impressed with this. There's a young lady. I don't know if she's in the dugout right now for them. She is their director of baseball operations. She is the graduate assistant for the sports information department. Come up before the game, brought their lineup card, gave me the pronunciations of all the players' names, and I was impressed because she was able to give me the lineup without even looking at the lineup card. She said, hey, Hewlett's leading off. He's number 2, the catcher. I'm like, how do you know that? She said, well, I do all the social media as well, too, so I put that lineup in so many times today.
I saw a lady over there. I assumed she was the athletic trainer with us.
Yeah, I think when I went down earlier, she was sitting behind the plate out here.
Okay, so she may be doing some social media action right now for the Buffaloes. However, so Garin comes in the ball game. Let's get some stats on him, folks. His 10th appearance, 6.30. Nope, that's not him. Garin here. His 8th appearance, 5.40 ERA. He's got a win on the season. 13 innings pitched. He struck out 14, walked 10. Opponent's only hitting 196 off of the right-hander. He has good mechanics. A lot of guys will then go.
Now batting for the Bears, number 21, Greg Lyle.
These are 13 innings, 24 people that on the bat and not put the ball in.
So that's a lot. So you got to call this action here.
Call the action here. All right, we got the pitch coming in.
So he said he swung on that one.
Okay, so they called that a strike.
So me, if I'm waiting to look see first pitch fastball, I wouldn't even be offering at the breaking ball. If Gary can come out of the bullpen, throw him the deuce.
Next pitch coming, fouled off. It's going to bring us to an 0-2 count here.
Telling you folks, watch out. She's going to be putting ESPN employee after her name for too long.
Oh, yeah.
No balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 8th.
Yep. We got bases loaded here. Next pitch, looks like it's a ball. Miss low.
So he went 3 consecutive breaking balls there. Had Lyle check his swing on the first one. Lyle fouls off the second one. Try it
So
one
he's
more
going to
time.
throw another one.
I would say probably go fastball here.
I'm
I'm
mad
guessing.
about the last
Oh.
one. Alrighty, next pitch coming in. Ball looked low and inside there.
So what happens here, Morgan, with 2 outs, all the runners need to be running on contact because
Yep.
there are 2 outs. And the reason why is important because the ball's in the gap. Noah has to be able to score from first base. All
Yeah.
the runners will be able to score. So 2-2 delivery upcoming. Deuces wild.
Got the pitch coming in. That looked a little high and outside. Brings us to a full count, 3-2.
So what's going to happen with the runners?
Runners are going
On the
on the pitch.
yes, there you go. What's that? Very thin guy. That was a good hook. I know that though. Step off there. Again, you'll see the umpire do this. You can only do it 2 times an inning, then that's considered to be a delay.
Okay. With the ball 4.
That'll be
So
the
Lyle is walked. We have a run come in.
So we're going to have a pinch hitter here, I believe, Rick, for Torres. Let's see who's going to hit. Coach Anderchuk going to the home plate. Torres is due up, but he's going to make a change of some sort. Let's see here. I see somebody. Connor Moody, the freshman, is going to hit.
Now here for the Bears, number 10, Connor Moody.
Moody, a freshman played at Clinton High School, played for Bears alum Rob Stacey. He got the start yesterday at Bluefield. Big situation here. The Bears have scored 2 in this. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Scored 3 so far here in the 8th. That's true. Garen will rock fire. My apologies. I'm stepping on your toes here, Morgan.
You're
Take over.
good. Pitch number 1 was a strike.
So Helton, Brooks, and Lyle have all walked, and then Maynard singled. So 4 consecutive hitters have reached base.
Second pitch swung on, hit back to the pitcher. He's going to throw it over to first for the 3rd out.
So that will retire the Bears here in the 8th. However, they'll end up scoring 3 to close the gap to 9-5. Due up for the Buffaloes in the 9th. It will be 1, 2, 3, Hewlett, Lobo, and Barry.
You're watching Bears baseball on the UPOC Sports Network.
You bring us back. Welcome back to Johnny Lemaster Field. You got it.
Come on, Morgan. Isn't that your voice?
Welcome back to Johnny Lemaster Field. Looks like we have a pitching change.
Yep. Who's pitching now? 25 Wyatt Dorman.
Mm-hmm.
So got top part of the lineup to do it for the Buffaloes here. The Bears finally got the offense going, Morgan. They had zeros the first 5 innings. They score 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, and 3 in the 8th. They closed it to a 9-5. Bears got those 5 runs on 5 hits. Dorman will make the 5th pitcher of the day for the Bears. Again, these midweek games are typically called bullpen days where pitchers will throw just 1 or 2 innings.
Okay.
And I'll bring up Hewlett. Again, we need to do something with Logan Hewlett.
Now batting the catcher, number 2, Logan Hewlett.
Hewlett's batted 4 times, 3 singles, and a hit by pitch. Dorman, the Canadian native. Here you go.
Looks like we got the pitch coming in here.
So something I have zero formal training as far as broadcasting, but we do not want dead air, though. Just keep on talking.
That was strike. Looks like we have a 1-1 count here.
Perfect. Keep going.
You gotta help me out some.
1-1 delivery upcoming.
That was a ball. That one missed a little low. 2-1 count.
We're here in the ninth. It's 9-5.
Yep.
Just keep on resetting it.
All right. Got the pitch coming. Swung on that one, fouled it off. Fouled back behind him. It brings us to a 2-2 count.
So after Hewlett, Angel Lobo, the right fielder, will hit. You're doing fine.
I'm trying my best. Y'all at home, I'm trying.
On the afternoon, the Bears pitching struck out 3 and walked 2. They've allowed 10 hits. As the baseball gets away from the bullpen for the Buffaloes.
Got 2-2 delivery coming here. Swung on that one, hit foul down left field.
That was escaped the Johnny, right?
Escaped the Johnny.
At least that time, Oregon, they got away from Rick Bentley's car.
Yep, it went the other way.
So if you want to hit it foul, hit it to the left side, right, Rick?
Pitch coming. We got a ball there. Looks like full count now, 3-2.
You're doing fine.
All right, we got the full count pitch coming in. Swung on, hit to center, right center.
So that'll be a leadoff double for Hewlett. That'll be his 4th hit of the day, the 11th for the Buffaloes. Miles will come in and run for Hewlett. And I'll bring up the right fielder, Angel Lobo.
Now batting the right fielder, number 42, Angel Lobo.
Lobo on the day is lined at the center fielder. Bounced out 4-3 in the 3rd, flew out to center field in the 5th, and they doubled back in the 7th.
Got the pitch coming in here. Ball a little bit outside there. Brings us to a 1-0 count.
You know it's the 9th inning. You know what that makes, Morgan?
The closer. I like it. I like it. Keep going, closer.
I'm trying. Waiting on the pitch. Pitch is a strike.
Which,
8
strong innings. Now Morgan's in to close it out.
so which way is that wind blowing on that flag, Morgan?
Which way?
1-1 delivery comes to Norman. Pitch missed low and outside. Runners got 2 balls and a strike. That wind whipping dead left field. You see how the wind's blowing this way?
Okay, yeah.
Just trying to paint the picture of people at home.
Okay.
You can't see the flag on the camera.
Pitch coming, swung on, hit right center.
So it's going to be back-to-back doubles.
Hit to just about the same spot there.
That'll be the 12th hit of the day, and that will be the 2nd double of the day for Lobo. And that's going to bring up Caleb Berry.
Now batting the left field, number 6, Caleb Berry.
Berry on the day bounced out 5-3 in the 1st, struck out looking in the 4th, single to right in the 5th, bounced out to short in the 7th.
Got the pitch coming here. It's a ball. A little outside.
So the Bears scored 3 in the bottom half of the 8th, and then the Buffaloes have responded with 1 here in the 9th already. Pickoff attempt at second base. Nobody, not in time. They said people said they like her better than the Skittle Man.
Pitch coming here. Swung on, fouled back. It's going to bring us to a 1-1 count.
She's doing play-by-play, Dr. Harris.
Yes.
There you go. Yes.
Waiting on the pitch here. 1-1 count. It's a ball. A little outside and low. Pitcher advances to third, or runner advances to third.
Yeah, so Dorman coming in the ninth. He's allowed a double to Hewlett. Lobo doubled. The wild pitch will allow Lobo advance from second to third. 2 balls and a strike count on Barry. He got Guzman waiting on deck for the Buffaloes.
We have a strike there. Brings us to a 2-2 count.
Dr. Harris, are you taking notes on how to do this from Miss Dixon?
I am. I've got an offer from the Chattanooga Lookouts. They want to negotiate with you about
Stop. Pitch. Looks like a ball there.
begin negotiations in the morning,
A little bit outside. Brings us up to a full count, 3-2.
maybe by lunch.
Oh, my goodness. Swung on. It's going to be a strikeout. Get us our first out of the inning.
Now batting the center fielder, number 7, Anthony Guzman.
Who's hitting here now? Tell people at home.
Anthony Guzman, the center fielder.
Strike out in the first,
Yep, you're a lot quicker than me at that part.
which is just a second. Dorman's first pitch to Guzman.
That one is hit high. Gonna be outside of the Johnny.
Escapes the Johnny, right? So Guzman back in the first strikeout look, and he singled, an infield single in the fourth. Walked in the fifth, and he flew out to left in the seventh. The strikeout of Barry was the fourth for the afternoon for Bears pitching.
Sorry, sir. I stepped on some feet over here.
Hey, tell me he's got 10 toes. He's okay.
Here comes the pitch. Gonna be a ball. Bring us to a 1-1 count. We have 1 out. They have a runner on third.
As Morgan's not a big fan of the Yellow Jacket, though.
I'm not.
2-1 as a fastball misses low and outside. The DH, Casey Harawait's on deck for the Buffaloes.
You should tell the Chattanooga Lookouts that they've got to have an exterminator.
Correct, every game.
Pitch swung on, hit left field. It's going to allow them to bring in that runner from third base.
How many runs that give one game?
Hmm?
How many runs that make for the game?
They have 11 now. It is 11-5.
Now batting for the Buffaloes, the DH, number 3, Casey Hare.
So that's their 13th hit. They got 11 runs on 13 hits.
We have 1 out. Pitch coming here. Swung on. That is fouled.
Hare bounced out 6-3 in the second. He singled in the fourth and the fifth. Flew out to right in the seventh. Both his base hits with the right field. Last 3 at bats, he's hit the baseball. I think he's a pull hitter, Rick.
Got the pitch coming here. Swung on. Hit up center field. It's going to be a single. Advance the runner from first to second.
Now batting the first base, number 18, Braden Spano.
Keep going. You're doing fine. So you're right here.
Looks like we have Braden Spano up now. He's the first baseman. Number 18.
He struck out in the second, singled in the fourth, flew out to center in the fifth, and reached on the air by Williams in the eighth.
They have runners on first and second. Pitch coming. It's going to be a ball. Brings us to a 1-0 count. Next pitch going to be a strike.
So
Brings
the,
us 1-1.
so the Bears scored 3 in the bottom half of the 8th. The Buffaloes come back and scored 2 in the top of the 9th. Got somebody run down to the Bears bullpen, too.
Swung on. Goes to left. It's going to bring us to bases loaded here. In the top of the 9th, 1 out.
Oh, we got a runner.
32 for 3, so we got 32 for Hare. As Coach Russell's going to talk to Wyatt Dorman. Since Dorman entered the game here in the 9th, he gave a back-to-back double, struck out Barry, then 3 consecutive singles. Got looks like Nolan Fernandez in the bullpen. I think Coach Russell's just trying to give him time to get loose as quickly as possible. Coach Russell will make the slow walk back to the dugout. So what happens is the reason he's walking as slow as he is, Morgan, because he's trying to give that reliever as much time as possible to get loose.
Okay.
Now batting the third base, number 10, Jack Sutton.
And Dr. Harris would know about selling concession because he used to own a baseball team, and we went for a few times, and he hated it when it was a mercy game. He wanted that game to go as long as possible.
Oh, yeah.
Make it go as long as possible. Get the concession stand.
First pitch comes in. That's going to be a ball.
Sutton ground out to first base in the 2nd, singled in the 4th, ground out to first base in the 6th, and then walked back in the 8th.
We got a ball there. Looked a little outside, so that brings us to a 2-0 count with 1 out in the top of the 9th. We have bases loaded here.
Perfect. Keep rolling.
I'm trying. We're waiting on this pitch to come in. Pitch is swung on, hit to center.
That'll be the 16th hit, the 12th run. They scored 3 here in the top of the 9th.
It's going to bring another run in there. Keeps bases loaded. 1 out.
Now batting the second base, Murray Brandon Morello.
Morello flew out to center in the 3rd, reached on a fielder's choice in the 4th, flew out to center in the 6th, bounced out 1-5 in the 8th. I believe that'll be.
We have Coach coming out.
Yeah, I think Wyatt's day is going to be done.
What's the matter? You and Morgan keep on going. Okay, where's he going? Are we still on?
We are on.
Hello, Bear Nation. This is the true voice of the Bears, Chris Harris.
Oh, no. I think I've officially took over true voice of the Bears here.
Yeah, I think so.
I am.
Now, is that his specific music there? Really? Because we should play Wild Thing at all times. Have you ever seen the movie Major League?
I have not.
And you're out here at a baseball game. We
sorry.
should have a list of movies for people to come out here before they can actually put on the headset. That would be Bull Durham, Major League.
Aren't you the dean of the medicine school?
Yeah.
Isn't your job to educate people?
I'm trying to educate people right now.
Tell me what to watch.
You're
Oh.
just trying to tell me what to do right now.
What?
Educator. You said I need to have a list of movies when everybody comes out here.
Well, I said we, didn't I?
You have an open mind right here. Just
Okay, you need to go home and watch Major League tonight. That will give you most of the baseball knowledge you need to be a broadcaster. Wouldn't you
Okay.
say? Bull Durham's a good one. For the Love of the Game, Field of Dreams.
I think I've watched For the Love of the Game. That sounds familiar.
Well, anything with Kevin Costner and baseball in it, you're not going to go wrong. The Sandlot.
The Sandlot.
Oh, that's a great one. That's even good for the kids. My son loves that one.
I've watched that. It's been a while.
Have you ever heard the saying, "You're killing me, Smalls"?
Yes.
That's where that comes from.
All right.
Then you get out here and you make all those comments, like just a bit outside, and throwing wild pitches. It's a great movie. You won't
And
be
then it makes
disappointed.
you sound like you know what you're talking about.
That's exactly right. You could just take all the one-liners from those movies, use them, and everybody like, oh man, what a baseball genius. I'm telling you that from this distance, the emblem on the coaches' jackets look like a transformer.
A transformer?
They look like the transformer. Do you want your headset back? Are you sure?
Yep.
Where are you getting the transformer?
Have you seen the movie Transformers? See, look, tell me that doesn't look like Optimus Prime right there.
Yeah, a little bit.
You understand that Morgan's doing play-by-play. You're doing color.
Oh,
All right, guys. We have Nolan coming in to pitch for the
Oh.
Bears. First pitch is going to be a ball, miss a little low.
I'll tell you what, I think
We still have bases loaded here. 1-0 count now.
well,
That ball is going to get past the catcher. Runners are going to advance. Another run's going to score. That brings us to 13-5.
you're doing a fine job with the play-by-play.
I was about to ask you where you went. So we
Well-
now have runners on second and third. Still 1 out, 2-0 count.
I mean, he looks pretty intimidating on the mound there. That's a ball. Bounced up. Our play-by-play took a little break on that one, but I'm not going to say anything in public.
she's reading compliments.
My apologies. I was reading a text.
Oh,
Got the next pitch coming in. It's going to be a ball outside.
that's very good. Boy, the
Batter is going to advance to first on that. That is a walk, so we have bases loaded again here.
but did you see the catcher reach out and get that one?
I did. That was a
This
good
is-
catch.
This is where I would call him an iron backstop.
Number 9, Andrew.
Nothing's
Hyde.
getting by him.
Nope. Next pitch is going to be a ball. That one was a bit low. Brings us to a 1-0 count.
I like the way she said a bit low. It bounced up there. That away. I'm with you.
The 9th hitter of the inning.
This is the 9th hitter of this inning.
There we go.
There's going to be a strike.
That looked like it was on the inside corner.
Brings us to a 1-1 count. Want to look for some more strikes here.
Ooh, that was an off-speed pitch right there. That's a hard one to lay off of.
That one came in a little bit inside. Brings us to a 2-1 count here in the inning.
Ooh,
That one's
you got to be
hit.
kidding me.
Left
that one
field.
fell right in. That was a fly ball with eyes. No, it's ground ball with eyes, isn't it, Gary? That's what he said in Bull Durham. A ground ball with eyes,
Okay.
right?
That scores
Alright,
another
so
run.
2-2,
Brings us
Logan Hewlett.
14-5.
Hewlett's got 4 hits on the day. He's reached ace all 5 times.
Had that pitch come in.
Hewlett's got 4 hits on the day. He's reached all 5 times. Thank you to our marvelous stat guy, Gary. I am the man, Justice.
Single plate appearance of the inning.
Second
That
plate
one
of-
is hit.
And that's
left
a gapper.
center.
Oh, and it gets by the left fielder a little bit. He's throwing the cutoff man, and that's another one. We are having trouble getting these guys out this inning. That brings it to 17-5. Morgan, where are you? Why am I doing your job?
They've scored 8 runs this inning.
They have scored 8 runs this inning.
You're taking the words before I even say them.
Oh, that's a good boy.
So batting in right field, number 42, Angel Lobo.
So as he said, 17-5 right now. We have 1 out. Looks like we have a runner out on second. Pitch is coming. It's going to be a strike.
We're not going to have the crooked number conversation again, are we? Crooked number. So when a baseball
Strike 2 there.
when baseball guys start yelling crooked numbers, that means they want something more than 1. Now, Gary thinks crooked numbers are 3 and over, right? But I believe that it's anything over 1 because 2 to me is a crooked number.
Had a ball there. So brings us to a 1-2 count.
So we need about a bunch of crooked numbers in the bottom half of this inning.
Gonna have a ball there. 2-2 count.
Sunny day here at the Johnny.
It is very sunny. A little warm too.
I'm glad that we're in the shade here. Got a little breeze.
Oh yeah, the breeze is nice. That one swung on, hit to second base. Gonna throw it over for the out at first. Runner at second's going to advance to third.
I've only been here for an inning, or this inning, and these guys hit the ball hard. Maybe
That is going to bring us to 2 outs.
Ferry.
any good information about Philip Berry here, Gary?
We have number 6, Barry, up to bat.
4 for 5, struck out twice.
He is 1 for 5, struck out 2 times.
Looks like we have a ball there.
He's the 12th batter of the 12th batter of the inning.
And he is the 12th batter of the inning.
Pitch coming. That's going to be a ball. Brings us to a 2-0 count. We got 2 outs. Runner out here at third.
This is a hitter's count right here, 2-0. And he swings, and it's a hopper to the shortstop. Shortstop gets it, throws to first, gets him out. Where were you, Morgan?
You took it from
I'm
me.
sorry. I got worked up. That was entirely my fault.
It's okay.
Now, what do you want to talk about in between innings?
What do you want to talk about?
Well, I think the most popular thing to talk about when I'm on the air is how do you like to eat your Skittles?
How you eat your Skittles weird.
I like my colors to be the same. I wish you could buy.
They come in a package of separate ones, though. Like, you
understand.
just eat them how you pick them out.
I would pay double for Skittles if I could buy just yellow, just lime, just orange.
You like the yellow ones, too?
I like the yellow, the lime,
Oh,
and the
my.
orange. If anybody out there's ever
You
eaten
like the
Skittles,
worst ones.
then see, we could eat Skittles together because you could have the ones I don't want.
Yeah.
You buy 'em.
Start saving them. Start saving the ones you don't like. And I'll come collect a bag like once a week.
I'll tell you what, let's flip a coin for who pays. Heads, I win. Tails, you lose. Deal?
No. I lose either way that way.
Hey, you know. Oh. Is this Iron Man? No? Because I'm an Iron Man. Oh. I thought it was. You guys, they got a gun in the.
Alrighty, guys. In the bottom of the ninth here, looks like U-Pike has 8-9-1 up. That's going to be Miller, Hockett, and Sarton.
Look at you. She's like the real deal, man.
I've learned a little bit today.
You have.
You don't want to go back and listen to the main beginning of the game.
Maybe if we ever get a team, summer collegiate team here in Pikeville, you could come be the announcer.
Hey, I might take you up on that offer. Let Gary drag me down to a few more broadcasts.
What are we doing here?
Well, I'm going to have Morgan review Patrick Collins' stats for the season.
Alrighty, guys. We have a new pitcher out here. Looks like Patrick Collins, number 33.
His 9th appearance.
This would be his 9th appearance. Looks like he has a ERA of 8.82.
Yep, he's got 1 win and 2 losses.
1 win and 2 losses for him.
16 in the 3rd inning.
16 and a third inning.
18 strikeouts.
18 strikeouts.
13 walks.
13 walks.
Opponents are hitting 338
Opponents are hitting 338
off the right hand.
off of the right-hander. So let's see what U-Pike can do this inning.
The batting fielder number 11, DeMarco Miller.
We have Miller coming in.
All right.
We're in the bottom of the ninth, 17-5. So the Bears need to put the bat on the ball.
What do you think his number is? Double ones or 11?
11.
Double ones.
That might be a baseball thing.
And here's the pitch.
It's going to be a ball, a little bit outside there.
So the Bears scored 3 in the bottom of the 8th. Buffaloes responded with 8 on top of the 9th.
He talked too fast.
The Bears scored 3 in the bottom of the 8th, and it looks like Buffalo responded with 8. Miller hits it to first. First baseman's going to step on the bag for an out. First out.
You could call him double unos
Double Unos. You could do that. It looks like we have Uno.
or sticks.
Yeah.
Oh, now here we go.
We have Tyler Freeze coming in to pitch it.
Tyler Freeze.
Are you going to call him Uno?
Uno, number uno.
Yeah.
Or
Numero uno.
Or each. That's Japanese.
Okay.
Freeze will hit for hockey.
Freeze is going to be hitting for Hockett here.
Freeze.
I believe this is the first time we have seen Freeze today.
2 years ago, he was 2nd team all-conference.
Oh, it looks like 2 years ago he was second team all-conference. Nice little honor there.
He's not a national champion like Morgan, though.
Pitch coming in. It's going to be a strike.
What'd you win a national championship in?
In cheer, 2021 national champion.
Very impressive.
Waiting on this next pitch here. 1-1 count.
He's got 2 crooked numbers on his back.
That
33.
one's that one is fouled off by Freeze.
Freeze is a good name.
Brings us to an 0-2 count.
It's much better than Pokey or Pockets. Here's the pitch.
That one's going to be a ball. Brings us to 1-2. A little bit outside there, looks like.
Now, what do you say when there's 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs? What do you say?
Deuce is wild.
That's what some people say.
What do you say? Sounds like you do everything a little different.
And I do everything right. And, no. I'm
That
just
one's going to be a ball. Bring us to a 2-2 count. Looks like Freeze wanted to swing at that a little bit, but he did not.
Yeah, 2-2 count.
2-2 count, 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. It's going to be a ball there, outside and a little high. Bring us to a 3-2. We got full count here. Now, what kind of pitch do you think he's going to throw here? That's something Gary's been asking me all day.
Well, I think he's going to throw a fastball.
Okay. Swung on and a miss by Freeze.
Is that a changeup, Gary? I knew he was going to throw a changeup. That's what I said.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It was obvious.
That brings us to 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th. Brings up number 2, Ryan Sarton.
Who, me? Oh.
First pitch going to be a strike in there.
We
Brings
had
us,
some smoke on that heater.
that did. It's going to bring us to an 0-1 count.
Ooh.
That one's going to be a ball, a little bit inside there.
Call that one chin music.
Chin music.
Yeah, a little high and tight. Makes the guy a little nervous. Okay, what am I supposed to push here? Was that a ball? Is it 1-1?
That is
That's a strike.
swung on.
Is there 2 strikes?
1-2.
All right, there we go. Hope nobody's paying attention to the scoreboard.
We got a 1-2 count here in the bottom of the 9th. We have 2 outs. We want to put the bat on the ball here. That one's hit
Change
over to
up,
third base. He beat that.
He did.
First baseman had a little bobble there with the ball.
Tough
So it
scoop.
gets Sarton onto base. It's going to bring up number 5, Kyle Williams.
Oh, up next, number 5, Kyle Williams.
Williams is our shortstop, number 2 hitter here.
Great athlete. Uh-oh, looks like the catcher's cramping up. That is
Ooh.
not a good feeling right there. Sorry. There you go, stretch him out. Little sportsmanship here. Kyle's helping to stretch him out there. And at this time, we'll take a break and say this inning is brought to you by Morgan Dixon.
Oh, yeah.
If you are looking for a college to go and mold your life into a successful component of society, Morgan Dixon is the person you should call, a leader in the admissions office here at the University of Pikeville. Once again, Morgan Dixon.
Also known as Passenger Princess.
Morgan said to correct you and say the leader.
The
Oh, my
leader.
gosh.
My apologies.
They like to give you a hard time if you work with these people.
I did not realize that your ego was that big.
It is not. But I will say, if I ever need a commercial filmed, I'm going to call you up to write it out there.
I would like to change my nickname officially from Pokey to the Bearded Wonder.
Well, the Bearded Wonder tomorrow, she's filming a TikTok for a housing video if you're available.
Oh, really? I'll be in a TikTok.
If the rain holds off.
I was playing in baseball one summer when I do not know what Gary and Morgan are talking about.
I saw Christine here earlier.
But cramps are really bad. We used to play a lot of ball in the summers when I was a young man, and I can remember cramping up in the car on the ride home, and it's just bad. I was talking to some of the football players, and they were talking about full body cramps, and that just sounds really bad to me.
Yeah. I
Did
can
you ever
imagine.
get any like leg cramps or anything cheering? Is that a normal
Yeah, occasionally. Luckily, most of the time we get to be inside of the gym, which isn't always cool, but
thing? Have you
we
ever
would
seen
occasionally get some cramps. More rolled ankles.
Have you ever seen a cheerleader with a long beard? I think that would
I
be cool.
can't say that I have.
I think that's what we should go for.
Well, why don't you try it out there?
I think my eligibility's over.
Hey, I still got another year of eligibility.
Do you?
We don't tell that to many people.
Well, I think you just did.
I know.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a college in Central Arkansas looking for Morgan Dixon with another year of eligibility.
Hey, y'all. National champion here.
Oh, here's one from Maine.
Got a conference championship, too.
Oh, really?
2-time first team all conference.
Wow.
3-time academic all conference.
Toot toot. Do you know what that sound is, Gary? That is Morgan tooting her own horn.
We have a new catcher coming in.
Hey, thank you, Rick, for keeping us on the straight and narrow. No, Morgan Dixon's pretty awesome, guys. I'm just giving her a hard time. And here we go. We are resuming the game, hopefully.
Resuming the game
catcher
here
can-
with Kyle Williams.
And on first.
We got 2 outs. We got a runner on first here for the Bears. It's going to be a strike.
Man, he threw that one. That was thrown pretty hard. If that would have hit you, it left a 2-foot hole coming out.
Yeah.
That's a quote off of Major League. See all the good stuff you can get off of that movie?
All right. I'll give it a shot.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Everybody's telling me to hit strike on the scoreboard. And I am.
He wanted to go. It's going to bring us a 1-1 count.
You see that one? I got that one, guys. Got that
We're proud of you.
Yeah, that's one in a row.
Let's go for 2 in a row.
Okay.
All right, guys. Waiting on this pitch to come in here. It's going to be
Oh.
high
High and outside.
and outside for our second ball. 2-1 count.
That's right.
Can we go for 3?
All right. I've got the 2 in a row here. I got a lot of pressure on me here. And the pitch.
Pitch coming.
Oh.
Swung on, hit.
It's a can of corn.
It's going to be caught for the 3rd out.
Well, that'll do it. And this one belongs to the Buffaloes. Thank you for listening with Post Game with Gary Justice and the Morgan Dixon coming right up.
Welcome back to. Let's see here. Welcome back to the Johnny as the Buffaloes will win this one 17-5 as the Bears scored 3 in the bottom of the 8th and the Buffaloes scored 8 in the top of the 9th. So Buffaloes on the day, it was 0-0 going into the 4th, and then Milligan scores 3 in the 4th, 3 in the 5th, 2 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th, and then 8 in the 9th. They end up having 18 hits on the day. Logan Hewlett, huge day for them. 3, 4, 5 hits, reached base. His 6th time was hit by a pitch. He led them offensively on the afternoon. The Charm will get the win for the Buffaloes. Let's see. The Charm. What do you see, Matt? You see him?
Right there.
That'll be his 4th win of the season, and then Ty Crawl will get the loss for the Bears. I'm not sure what his record will be, but the Bears will be back in action, scheduled to play Friday, Saturday, taking on Thomas More Saints in Mid-South Conference action. It'll be one game on Friday and then a doubleheader on Saturday. All those games will be available on the U-Pike Sports Network. And then also our softball team's traveling to Georgetown this weekend for games on Friday and Saturday. So Morgan, excellent job here in game number 1 in the broadcast booth here. Nice job.
I feel like I came a very long way today.
Did you have some fun?
I did have some fun.
I'm sure the folks at home enjoyed watching you or listening to you also, and I'm sure next time we'll try to get it set up where you get on camera a little bit too.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you like the camera a little bit.
A little.
You're not scared of it. Yeah, you're not scared of it. So definitely appreciate you helping out today. Unfortunately, the Bears have dropped their second in a row after winning 8 straight to move to 16-15 on the season. They dropped back-to-back contests to AAC conference foes. I mean, not foes, but members. Bluefield dropped that one 10-6 yesterday. They dropped today 17-5, so moving to 16-17 on the season. However, they still got a winning record in the Mid-South at 9 wins and 8 losses. So for Morgan Dixon, for Rick Bentley, for Wyatt Oxley, for Chris Harris and Kelly Wells, we're signing off. Appreciate you guys watching the U-Pike Sports Network and Bears Baseball.